Hey, hi, hello. Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbawa, guten morgen, guten tag, buenos tardes, buenas noches, buenos dias, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, mokarimaka, bochi bochi dana. Uh, Good morning. Ahoy akosamash, shalom, alo. What's happening? What's popping? What's cracking? How you doing? What's new and exciting? Good morning. It's early morning streaming. It's even earlier than normal, but it's as much morning as possible. And yes, I did get a haircut because that shit was becoming untenable. The dude what cut my hair informed me that I must use product, and as you perhaps can see, I well didn't. So sorry, Johnny. I might though. I'll put some stuff in there. But like he's like, yeah, with your hair the way it lies, because I got cowlicks and stuff. I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. I guess it's like a little whirlpools of hair on your head. But like I got to comb my shit back, or back into. I'm allowed to do back into the side, but I shouldn't let it go forward because it's just gonna stick up and back. Which yeah, confirmed. But yeah, I wound up taking evening showers, so I'm gonna take like a shower in the morning to get my hair damp. I guess you could just wet your hair. I don't know. I haven't given a lot of thought, but I will product up my hair. But for now, we're just gonna use check that shit out, right? Headphones, right? Boom, problem solved. A few other little bits of housekeeping before I get too far into games. Housekeeping bit number one. I did add in for purposes of being a goddamn professional. Ooh, you will note there is a suggestion box on Twitch. If you're not watching us on Twitch, there's a suggestion box on Twitch where you can put suggestions. I will start to put some effort into the About page. I really haven't up into this state. But especially if I'm having these questions, right? Like I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? It's a little difficult to have like sort of asynchronous communication. We did actually have, as far as I'm concerned, I did actually have a pretty good amount of people watch yesterday's stream. So we'll put in another day. Like I said, I don't know if I'll play all of this game. That's a big time chunk. So we might hop in and out, back and forth. We might do something like that. That way we could really drag it out. But yeah, if you have something to say, go ahead and say it into the suggestion box. I will take some time and style it a little bit. It's not currently me in there, but it's functional, so we'll go with it. Also, you can still like leave comments and stuff on YouTube, and I actually did look at YouTube for some feedback, and that's part of what when we're gonna be playing this again. Also, based on a conversation I had with someone else, wanted to address something. I don't know if everyone's familiar with it. I kind of perhaps neglected it. So other day had someone coming into the chat like trying to, hey, I work for a company, we could do like graphic design for you and stuff like that. I actually want to break that into a few components just in case everyone's not aware of that. That's a very common form of scam. It's an extremely common form of scam for people who do streaming. If you don't stream, if you were to start streaming at Twitch today, and you were sitting there playing like fucking Minesweeper on the computer, whatever you were, you would get someone coming into the chat. Good morning, the Real Mindy Python. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you carving out time. I'm a little early. Thank you for the info. You're welcome for the info. Feel free to use the suggestion box. You would have, if you started streaming right now, you would have someone jump into your chat within 25 minutes, half an hour, being like, "Yo, dude, you are the best. I can't fucking believe you. Did you just really start? Holy shit, you are the Minesweeper goat." Like they will be swinging from your rope. And like all you just need, man, like you just need to get, I can help you. It's a fucking coincidence. Unbelievable. You've struck gold and all you need is someone to sell you a pickaxe, and I got that pickaxe, and it's a form of me giving you art assets for your stream. Let's go to my Discord. Let's take this shit offline. Let's go deep. Let's go deep into the encrypted channels, right? And then they'll show you some either shit that they didn't do, right, or that they got AI to generate, And like, man, I got, and then you'll give them money, and then they'll fucking disappear, or they'll give you some shitty pre-made crap. Like there's assets out there. They'll just grab generic assets and throw it together. So that's super common. That's it's unbelievably common. And so we keep getting them. And so, yeah, I tend to cop an attitude when they appear because, first and foremost, they're scammers who deserve. So let's also address the possibility. Let's say that's a legitimate person, right? That's not the way you approach things. Having done, like, I did design work for years and years and years and years. That's not the way you approach things. Is in the middle of someone working, right? To go up to them and go, yo, man, your shit is fucking beat. And I can help you. That's not the way you handle that. If you wanted to get a client, you could spec work, right? You could do spec work. Like, hey, so I had some ideas, fucking like there's a restaurant up the street or whatever, and you need some more work. Yeah, we're in here. Your manager. I had some ideas. I threw together some concepts. Here's some ideas. I wanted to show you, see what you thought. Maybe we could, maybe there's something you'd be interested in working at, I could talk to you about my rates or whatever, but I wanted to get you some ideas like what I could do. You go to them with, here's my idea, right? That's how you should really approach that. If you are big enough or you are facilitating, yes, people might come to you and say, hey, I've seen your work and I like what you do. I want you to do something similar for that. That's also a way of interacting. Both those correct, but like going to someone blinding, especially like while they're streaming, being like, yo, you need different stuff. That's not professional, right? That's also going to, like, what are they going to do? Like, stop doing what they're doing and engage you to, like, actually have a genuine discussion? No, it's the foot in the door for a scam. So like I'm fairly terse with them to begin with, because they're scammers and they don't really deserve any quarter, right? There's also a certain element of I can do this stuff myself, and I recognize people can't. And I feel bad for them. They're going to get taken advantage of, right? They're not going to get advantage of me because I'm not going to pay them to do stuff. I like my own art set. I like my style of things. I always have. I don't spend a lot of time on it, right? But I don't think anyone can do my stuff to an extent that would be so much better than me that I would value paying them for it. There are people who are 1,000 times better than me, 100,000 times better illustrators than me, right? It's not worth their time to draw my little characters that I'd be willing to reimburse them for, right? Why would I pay you a good enough, a living wage, right, to do something for me that I can do for myself pretty quickly and in a way that I'm very satisfied with, right? So like it's where I even sort of explain, like, hey, dude, I'm exceptionally good, right? Exception is the exception to the rule, right? Meaning if you got 100 people in a room, I bet you 100 random people. We're not going to like a fucking art convention. Like if you put 100 people in a room, I can draw as good as the top 10 people in there, right? 10%. I'm convinced of that. I got nothing to prove. But there are millions of people better than me. Millions, right? That's not a difference, right? So like that's worth qualifying to that. Yes. So if you are thinking about streaming and you want to stream, please keep that in mind. Like they're going to try to take advantage of you by showing you bullshit, right? Or they're just going to resell you stuff that you could get. Like they fucking Humble Bundle had the let's be a Fortnite streamer pack for $1, and they had all these different like banners and whatever. Like the shit's out there for cheap. Part of the reason why I got out of doing design work for a living is getting like undercut by the global marketplace. Like, oh well, it's not really worth my time. Like, yeah, I can't get these these offers. Like, we need someone to outline these purses with the pen tool, like mask them out, or use masked images for some reason, and we'll give you like a penny an image. It's like, well, no, I'm a pen tool wizard. That's still gonna take me like 15-20 minutes. Like, I'm getting paid 3 cents an hour. So that stuff's out there. You can So I wasn't being a dick to a random real person. I was being a dick to a scammer. I wasn't being an egotistical maniac. I was just trying to kind of put them in their place and contextualize, like, hey, look, if you're going to try to scam people, pick your targets better. And I also wanted to tell people, like, if you're not aware of that, I take for granted that people are, it's endemic. You'll see when you hop on the streamers, like sometimes they'll have rules, like they're like, no hate speech, no this, like, and no solicitation of graphic assets. Right? So if that was a real person, what they're doing is unprofessional and irritating, right? And also not the correct approach. If you want to go to a client, if I wanted to solicit Nike, I don't go up to Nike and go, yo man, your shit sucks. You should hire me. Because where does that conversation go? Okay, well, right now we're trying to sell some shoes here. We're trying to get LeBron to sign a contract. What do you mean? Like, it's the timing of it's bad. But then also, like, you would have to, like, well, what is it that you do? And this whole thing, like, well, come into my Discord. No. Spec out some shit, right? Put it on an immigrant. Put it wherever. Spec out some stuff and send it to me. Draw my characters better than I draw them. Animate them better than I animate them. There's people who can, right? But if you came to me with, like, the sickest looking animation, I'd be like, well, that's great. But I don't want to pay you like $1,000 for it, right? Just, or whatever it is. It's just not, the value isn't there for me. So felt like addressing that because I was talking to someone the other day and they made mention of that. So I wanted to point that out. So a little bit of air clearing make me feel better. But thank you for your patience. What was I talking about? Video games, Natsu-Mon. Yeah, so we'll play a little bit more of this. I don't know when we'll stop, but, it's not today. We're going to keep going. Where we last left off, I'd pay someone to speak for me. If you got 100 streamers in a room, I'm in the bottom 5. If you got people who, orators, people who speak for a living, I'm like in the bottom 2. I fucking stutter and forget words. And if you get language learners, I'm at the bottom of the fucking list, man. I'm like Darwich in the enemy mine. I'm just trying to figure out how to Darwich. I'm just trying to figure out how to get by. Where we last left off, I think we've cleared the first 3 days. We're starting day 4. We picked up our acorn shooter, which apparently this game has gone from a comic book, picture book kind of point and click adventure game to a motherfucking first person shooter. Climbed a mountain and kind of like a weird dollar store Breath of the Wild, right? We're like Temu.com Zelda happening, shooting down balloons, like exactly like you do in Zelda. It's a full open world, and we're hopping around on roofs for picking up diamonds and coins and shit, and we're enjoying it, and we just unlocked another part of the map. So yeah, we'll hop in. I noticed I did check the audio yesterday. Remember, I don't always hear what you guys hear as far as the audio is concerned. The mix was a little rich on the game end. I think, luckily I'm loud. So that keeps happening. I don't know what it is. I think I might have to start marking the levels. But it varies between games. Even if like between this and Binding of Isaac, it changes. So I think there's nothing I can do except for stop and look at the levels. Look at the mixer real quick. All right, so it's peaking around -35, which is what I usually look for. And then my loud ass, these are decibels, my loud ass creeps up into the red. I start clipping. In fact, I might be clipping a little much. So I'll just do a tiny, there's that, yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so only if I really get excited. Now I'm just into the red just a little bit, but I ain't fucking bottoming out on this bitch. I'm not hitting cervix. Okay, cool. Great, so let's see if that works better. Loading. So there is DLC coming for this too, by the way. I didn't know that at all, but it's TBD if the DLC will be in English. We don't know yet. Hopefully, we did day 4 and then day 5. We're already on day 5, or file 5. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Day 5. Let's open the one before, because I know I started talking over and we missed the daily calisthenics. Why aren't you just grabbing the most recent file? Because I don't know when it auto-saved. We missed the morning exercises. See, now we can proceed with events in this area, right? So they are slowly unlocking parts of the map. But we actually didn't even get that far in to explore those. Again, this map is huge relative to the other games. It is significantly better. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let me adjust my chat settings. Chat settings. Chat settings. Chat settings.
お店で買い取ってくれるから嬉しいのよね。じゃあご飯を食べましょう。今朝はベーコンエッグとみんな大好きポテトサラダ。では。
It does actually sound dope for breakfast, by the way. If it's good potato salad, I'm not a big potato salad person. I don't normally eat potato salad stateside. German potato salad, what Kartoffelsalat. That's great. Get like a spicy mustard in there. Chunks of bacon. Really good. I haven't had... I don't think I've had Japanese potato salad. I've had Japanese egg salad. But Japanese mayonnaise is just markedly better than American mayonnaise. And I don't know if that's like a... Dude, you're just obsessed with Japan. Like, let it fucking go. No, it's made different. It's literally made... Kewpie is literally made different. And it's great. It's savory and it's like tangy. It's everything that like American mayonnaise isn't. So I bet you they're... Yes, I bet you their potato salad is fire. All right. So I don't think we'll watch the whole thing. But, you know, Radio Taiso is cool. This is something that they do in Japan. Companies do it. Kids do it. Schools do it. You know, little knee bend and arm swing. Gorok. Shich. Hutch. This background piano, this is 100% right, but like the dude doing the announcing, I wonder if that's like copywritten, because this is 100% like Radio Taiso Daichi Taylor's version, right? It's slightly different. I don't know why it's slightly different. I would have imagined that the original one, I thought it was part of like the NHK. I thought it was like something the NHK broadcast, so therefore it's like public. But I don't know how that works. But I guess that type of calisthenics started in America and made its way over to Japan in like the 20s. This version of like calisthenics. But yeah, catching everyone up on to the right hand side, you got these little kids. Those are like the Bloodhound Gang, the murder mystery solvers. The girl to the left of the main character, as we see it, we're leaning over, that's Junko. She runs the bookshop. She's the person you're staying with. That's her niece. Girl next to it is Ryoko. That's the goth girl. She's fixing to ruin my life. I keep trying to kick game her way, and she's just not having it. Then you have, what? I don't even think I know everyone. The fireworks dude behind him, I don't remember his name. I don't know that I met everyone here. That's dude immediately in front in the green tie. He works at the factory, and he's trying to keep everything protected. Good to the far right. The big broad shoulder dude. I don't even think I know him. Immediately in the back, that's Shrine dude. And then the fisherman guys in the back. If this is anything like the other games, as you meet and sort of interact with more people, this will slowly start to fill out. So there's like gaps you can kind of see. They'll put more people in here. But yeah, I've talked to a few of these people. That dude in the back with the gray hair and glasses. I don't... Big rotation. Big circle. I don't know if I remember who the hell he is. But one of the boys is named Yosuke. I remember that. One of the boys' name is Jiro. And the girl in the gray dress, I don't remember her name. We only have eyes for Ryoko at the moment, right? We're just trying to get in with this Suicide Girls chick, right? That's laying the groundwork early. And she's gonna break our heart and ruin our day. Oh, wrapping it up. Dun, dun. So yeah, I think that's everything I could tell you about everyone we run into. We solved a couple mysteries for the people on the right, for the kids on the right. But I don't know that they've even acknowledged it, right? That we solved the mystery of why the path to the shrine is all dark and fuck. It's because a little ghost kid is lighting it up. And what happened to my background? Ignore the audio. What happened to my background? Weird. The little ghost girl I've been talking to in the game has come and infected OBS. She's turning shit off. what's it, Kasawazari or whatever she was called. The little kami girl. Pick up some of these mushrooms. Ryoko, you don't even know, girl. Yeah. Oh, did you see that shit? Did you see that glance? All right. I think we're making progress. I don't know if there's a romancing option. I assume it isn't. We're 10, and I'm guessing she's like 23. But I'm not gonna not try. Right? Like, what's the worst thing that happens? She goes to jail. That doesn't affect me much, right? So we tried to camp out yesterday to see who was breaking the fence, but maybe it was too soon for that. Yeah, who do you think did it? I bet you it's like a mountain boar. I like how they call it Shrine Dude. He's also wearing like he looks like he's going to a fucking Nirvana concert. Circa 1993 with his like Henley shirt and like tight jeans. They need to have rips in it and he needs to have Converse on. And then he's basically there. What I'm getting at is he's dressing like I dressed in like 8th grade. And I need to bring that shit back. Where are all my Henley shirts at? Alright. We're going to head up this way. I don't think I've been this way at all yet. We should light the path to the shrine before it's all said and done. If we do that 3 times, we'll get something rad. Excuse me with the hiccups. Bottles. I wish I could pick up the cans. I want to pick up the cans, but it will not let me. Hopefully there's like a can pick up upgrade. Now you can grab other kinds of garbage. Tengu no Yama. Which I don't think is the Tengu I thought it was. I thought Tengu is a legendary creature. It's a yokai. It's a kami, yellow diamond. But it's basically like a eagle person man. But I don't think that's the characters for Tengu. I think it has dog in it. The 10 is heaven or sky. That's correct. Do we have enough energy to climb up here? So we're slowly unlocking energy by doing shit. I've seen enough butterflies that now I'm 10% faster than I was before. I am stronger for having seen 5 different fish. Look, it's a video game and they're gonna gatekeep access in weird ways. I'm not actually judging it. It's just, it is kind of funny, right? It is, just to me at least, it is. All right. Can we just hop off of here? Like, that's the thing is, this game has a sense of, a bit of freedom that the other ones haven't had. So, what's up? Yeah, you can. You could just go into the water. And will I drown if I... Okay, this is not... Oh, okay. It's not like Breath of the Wild, though. You can swim infinitely. But yeah, this is... It has been such a departure from the other ones of these games. I could just catch fish like this? What do you mean, catch? I wasn't paying attention. You can swim up and fucking yeet them out of the water? Get you! Hell yeah, cherry trout. We wanted the cherry trout. What's her name? The little evil dead girl. The unquiet souls of the damned. She wanted to see a fish. See, we'll get our sticker now. Sticker earned. Because I just laid hands on that fish, I am stronger than I've ever been. Or ever will be. Is there like a stealth swimming? But she wanted to see a fish that had fruit in its name. So cherry trout sounds like it's the ticket. Why am I even getting, fucking bait? If I can just hop in here like a manimal and just start pulling fish out of the river. Oh, bottle. Yo, man, we were going to be fucking loaded. We need to get 30,000 yen, right, which is like $300 for our parents' circuits for the permits and shit. Fucking pull you down. All right, well, this is tremendous. This is great. This is a game changer. Now we're talking. This is fishing. Doink. Keep. You ain't going nowhere. Way easier. Char and Zabel. The red comet? You're gonna invade Earth here? What's happening? Char's counterattack. Dope. And these are definitely some bugs we haven't seen because they got a little spot circle on them, right? You got the Administrator out. And deposit the item at the convenience store. Yes! Thank you! That's correct. We gotta go take that shit to the Kombini. And get paid. Which I haven't tried to do in Japan. I don't know that I would be bothered with that interaction. I might be effusive in my love for Japan, but sometimes they do weird shit. Like, I have thought about, like, hey, why don't I, you know, not my clothes, because I'm too fucking big. They'd have to sell my clothes to the Rikishi, right? They'd have to go to the sumo wrestlers. But, like, man, why don't we take, like, all these old, like, English shirts with us to Japan and take them to, like, a vintage clothing store? I bet you'll buy them. Then I looked into it briefly, and they're like, so you can do that. You'll need 5 forms of ID, and they'll make you fill out, like, tax documentation. It's like this big-ass thing for any interaction. It's like, okay, well, this needs to be filled out in triplicate, right? So there's a bunch of chalk scribbles. Parts got walked over or erased, though. The kid who drew, I wonder if we get along. We totally would get along. I like kids who draw. But it'd probably be, like, a weird nightmare to, like, return a plastic bottle. All right, now we need to get your fingerprint. Doc Shibuya. Here for scrambling. How kids can be interested in a research project. All right. Why is your name Doc Shibuya? Hiroko. If you spell it in Japanese, it uses a character for Doc. Okay, so I guess Hiroko has sensei in it, maybe? They call me that because I run the research center. It's an independent research project. She keeps talking about this research project, which I've seen enough Japanese media to know it is probably the elimination of mankind, like merging us with machine or beast, right? Anytime it's like Japanese media and it's a research project, it's never good, right? It's never good. It's the start of Evangelion. This is what's going to happen, right? So Gendo Ikari, his wife dies. Spoiler alert, his wife dies. And turns into a bit of a piece of shit to his son. So they recreate his wife. I'm not going to get into it. Shock and fear. Shock and awe. Don't ask me to recount to you. I love Evangelion. Don't ask me to recount to you what happened in that Evangelion. I would get like a D- on the Evangelion quiz. So don't come at me for that because I will fail. Sell these glass bottles. Sell these plastic. So we can sell our purple boot. I thought we were holding on to the purple boot. Yeah, we're holding on to the purple boot. We gotta figure out who owns it. Sell this diamond. Sell these seashells. And we got these nicer seashells. Dude, going to the beach was where it was at. And we got our sick acorn gun. Don't think I didn't go online after playing this trying to figure out, wait, are acorn guns a real thing? Can I have one? Because it sounds good. And again, I consider myself a connoisseur of dangerous children's toys, right? I own lawn darts, and I'm not afraid to use them. And so if there's like a dangerous children's toy out there that I never heard of. So bus tickets. We saw a bus stop at one point in time, and if we're opening up parts of this map, yeah, I ride the bus for 100 for a trip. You can only go to known bus stops. Acquire bus tickets. You'll put an eye out. I hope so. I mean, it's only the threat of you'll put an eye out is they're never clear about whose eye it is. Think about it. Ride the bus anywhere you like and use. Okay, cool. All right. The mystery team back here. Hey, listen. What's up? Lately, the lighthouse has gotten dim, so it's another mystery for us to solve. The lighthouse uses a lens to make bright light reach far away. There's no lens, which means someone stole the lens, or the light is off, dude. But this is excellent child detective synergy, right? You got the boy genius on the right. You got the strongest kid in the world on the left, and in the middle you have the mastermind. So, yeah, like if the strong kid has a fucking fist on his shirt. What do you think he's about? Like, what do you think he's about? Take your time. I'll wait. That's right. He's about that bad boy ground and pound, right? He will take you into deep water and strangulate you. That is what he does. If we catch the lens thief with our own hands, we have to interrogate people. Do you know anyone who might know something? Onigashima, yeah. Yeah, Ogre Island. For Momotaro. Mom, Ogre's like my mom. She doesn't know anything about the light home. Ha ha ha. That's Momotaro, the Peach Boys, Japanese folklore. But that's where the island where the ogres live. The lighthouse keeper lives under a lighthouse. Morsuke of the lighthouse. We should talk to Morsuke-san. Thank you for using an honorific. Thank you. Too much Keiko going on here. What the fuck, man? Find a clue. Let me in, okay? Good luck. You get this. You'll get like this weird disconnect or this weird mixture of cultural, right? But his mom, Shisa, I wonder what her dad looked like. To look at him, his dad was a fucking fire hydrant, because the kid is built like a utility pole. The weird culture mishmash, right? Of like, hey, we're translating this thing into English, and then some of the stuff I'm assuming they're just taking out of American pop culture, like calling him like a sweet summer child from a Game of Thrones. And then we're just going to go ahead and reference like, oh yeah, we're going to reference Momotaro directly with no context. And then people will be like, all right, Onigashima, well, even Onigashima Island that's kind of redundant, isn't it? Because Shima is island. We're not gonna recount Mount Fujiyama. We're not gonna have the Mount Fujiyama discussion here today. This is not the time or place. See, because Yama means mountain. So Mount Fujiyama is kind of like saying mountain. And Fuji can also just be a general term for a mountain as well. So saying Mount Fujiyama is kind of like saying mountain. Maybe this was the right time and place for the conversation. You see, Sahara means desert. So the Sahara Desert is the desert. Mountain. So the Sahara Desert is the desert. There's one of our first bus stops. We're picking up all kinds of money from these fucking roofs. I swear I've been on this roof already. And we're back again. And I will reiterate my fondness for letting this kid just run roughshod over this town. No one cares. No one's saying fucking beep about him climbing around on buildings. Oh, cool. I just found a bus ticket. Backside Beach. Use bus ticket to ride. Oh, that's the only... Oh, I have to go up and, like, click on it. Alright, that's fine. I was trying to get to the beach easily. I know we saw one. I also want to... Which direction we headed? Torii Island. Alright, let's... There's also trains. Let's maybe try to take the train. We got a little bit extra money. I know I'm saving up for my parents. But you guys you're watching. You're seeing me pick this shit up, man. We are just generating money. I probably could just... I don't want to do that, though. I want to buy a ticket. I want to be a proper Japanese citizen. They would not sneak into the train, and I ain't gonna bring bad American habits over here to this beautiful idyllic island of joy. Kind of racist to white people, but that's fine. Where am I going to? All right. So hey, you told me that the tickets machine, pregnant lady. You told me the ticket machine was around here somewhere. Where is the ticket machine? Because I'm fixing to buy a ticket. Is this the ticket? This is the ticket machine. Okay. It's an old ticket machine. Sure. First character is Hatsu. I recognize that. That's timetable. I recognize the G and so we're in Yomogi, and we're going to Tonari. Now remember, do not talk on the train. We're gonna be quiet. We're gonna be respectful. Use your inside voice on the train. Don't be a dick. And also, you don't eat on the trains unless your seat is facing forward. If your seat is facing the center, not an appropriate place to eat. If you are like on the bullet train, the Shinkansen, and your seat's facing forward, then that's an appropriate place to eat. Don't at me on this, bro. That's what I've been told. Is you a different station master? Oh, this is a bus. Hey, what's up, bus dude? Have we been to shopping mall? How fast does it go? The bullet train? They vary. Depends on which one you get. They have the express and you have the limited. But I think upwards of 300 kilometers per hour. Or like 180 to 200 miles an hour. It's pretty fast. It's awesome though, because you just kind of creep up to it and it just keeps getting faster and faster and faster. It's a lot of fun. Poorly articulate, not pork cutlet. Yeah, I love tonkatsu too. We're on the same page. Ride the bus without a bus stop. Wait, don't I already have the tickets? How is that different than what I got? Alright, so I guess that was maybe a waste of money, but did we discover this? Okay, so we have to find the stops first, right? So now we can actually, okay. Opportunity may be missed. I wasn't aware of that. I just saw that the bus stops were there. I didn't think to actually go up and like interact with them. So poor video game playing on my behalf. First character, that's Hatsu, right? That means emit or depart. It is also the kanji for green dragon if you play mahjong, right? But yeah, presumably that's the ticket machine. Oh, here it is. I thought we were gonna have to go find it. So she wanted to see a fruit fish. Guess what? Leave the cherry trout as an offering. With your dead, soulless eyes. So what's that put us with her? She's at, so did that count as a Zashiki Warashi game? I don't remember. But we need to catch 20 fish, 50 bugs. Play with the dead girl 10 times. Catch a rare fish, we'll see about that. And then climb these items, climb these things. Enjoy some fish cuisine. So I've caught char, I caught chub. I don't know how to get her to actually cook it. And all we see is yellow diamonds. We've seen a bunch of yellow diamonds, and it's great. I'm glad we're getting them. We're getting some money, but oh wait, hold on. Did we also change the time back? Okay, we're at the relaxed pace. 10 a.m. We have until 6 p.m. We got to get home for dinner. But it looks like the one dude who helps run the circus will come and get us, so we don't have to worry about time there. We have to get to bed, though, before 10, otherwise we'll miss the morning exercises, and we got to keep our streak going. You know, exactly the way that I don't do it in real life. Starry Sailor. It's like a Mighty Boosh character. Alright. Starry Sailors. Let's climb on top of this house. I will probably keep harping about this, but the freedom that you have with like the climbing on roofs and shit, the only way I can describe it is it feels like an actual video game and not. Look, I love Japan. I think if If you've not watched the stream before, I am overly effusive. It's annoying. I get it. I apologize, but I'm not going to change. Some of their game design are concepts, or at least their the theology is stuck in the past, and it's ancient, and like it's just not great. What about you, dude? Look at this little dude. It's not great. So to see them like sort of modernizing something that I recognize as being kind of like was like a very kind of stated and old design. I'm 10. I don't give a fuck. A stated and old design is heartening. It makes me very happy to have that happen. Well, what's all the way over here? Especially when I want to love the game, right? I want to be like this game. It's sitting here. I'm like, game. You know, if you want me on your side, all you got to do is ask, right? Fucking, you had me at hello, and I haven't had many challenges interacting with the game. If you ask me for one thing I want, new discovery, long-tailed spangle. They call me the long-tailed spangle. I've been called that before. I didn't know it was a butterfly. If you made me describe one thing I want out of video games, it's I kind of like want responsiveness. I want the game to work the way my brain thinks it should work. And if it's a game that requires a little bit of acclimatizing, right, takes a little bit of time for you to get the feel of it, I totally get it. That's fine. But this one is working the way I kind of want it to work. Apparently, we got a fucking pickaxe out of nowhere. Sweet. Can be sold for a pittance. Where the hell did we get a pickaxe from? Oh, it can be sold for an okay price. Oh, that is okay price. The morning weather mural. I didn't know there was fucking mining in here. Glassy rock. Sometimes you gotta go around downtown and get some glassy rocks. You know, it's sitting there on the nod, trying not to fall asleep so you don't ruin your high. Children now working in a quarry. Hey, you know, while they got the energy, they got strong backs. I don't know what to tell you. Their back is good and strong. I say, no, I don't advocate children working in. I don't formally advocate, not officially, not on broadcast media, children working in quarries. I mean, it depends on how much money. Okay, so like how profitable. No, they should not toil in a bauxite mine. No. I realize that's a strong opinion for a man to have. But I'm going to have that opinion. And what my opponent says, I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know where I'm going with that. But that's the interesting thing. Like, I half thought we'd have to, like, uncover or discover or obtain or acquire, like, shit. Like, it's interesting. They made you buy the gun, right? The acorn gun had to be purchased. Which is, hey, no, sure. Toy stores got to make money. I don't begrudge them a damn thing. But we're just walking around with a Matic with just like a minor 49er pickaxe in our magic pocket, right? Like I thought I'd have to, obtain this shit. It's like, no, you just have it naturally. All right, is that too high for us to climb? We'll try for this route. See what I mean? It's like a Zelda game here. Oh, he ain't gonna make it. We went so much faster the last time. Am I imagining that? Going straight up, we went way faster. Let's do some like cliff diving here, like it's Acapulco. Can we get a bus out of here? Oh, we can. There's fast travel. I should have played the old game first to contextualize all this weird excitement that I may have at the moment. Right? I should have played it just to sort of see. It was like locked camera, and you kind of moved around. It was like original PlayStation games. It was like locked camera and you just sort of moved around. There was less interaction, right? Like maybe something. It was like playing a Resident Evil, like the first Resident Evil, And now it's like playing like fucking again. It's like playing like Zelda. And they have fast travel in it? Oh my god. The buses seem like they don't run after dinner time if I was picking up on that right. So that's something to bear in mind. That's where it actually would be at the height of usefulness, is to try to get to bed before shit gets sideways. Let's dig a hole in the ground. If you unearth a mystery object, have it appraised at the museum. There's a museum? A total mystery! No sound when shook and doesn't smell like anything. Maybe the museum knows. The two methods of determining what something is. Shaking it and smelling it. That's how I identify babies in the wild. Whose baby is this? Well, first you shake it and then you smell it. Well, I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll take it to the museum. Alright. There's probably like a path up here, but like the way I play video games, it's like, nah, fuck that. I'm going in a straight line. And I don't care who or what I have to overcome in order to accomplish this. There could be like a fucking ropeway on the other side of the mountain. This is the way we're going. Because in my head, there's video game secrets hidden. Remember, if the video game wants me to go left, I go right. Dude, again, I will also not point out the fact that the kid has a fucking shovel just on him. I have trouble carrying like a hammer around, right? Like if I'm like working on something, I need like a mallet or something. It's awkward to try to like, it's in your pocket and it's banging around. Whole ass fucking shovel. I don't know if we have enough energy to get... That's the thing, we're almost at max stickers. So, like, I don't know what more they want out of us. There is supposedly, if you we look at the instructions, there's a cape to expand our cape and to close our cape, which I'm guessing we will get the cape at some point in time, but this just does become Breath of the Wild, right? Like, as best I can tell, this just becomes Breath of the Wild. So I would keep going up, but like there's all these mystery objects. So, and it doesn't seem like there's any penalty for going down. Like this just fucking 10-year-old boy, indestructible, like a Nokia phone, right? Like you just cannot, you can't even hurt his fucking feelings, let alone his knees or his back. What's going on here? Oh, this is an acorn target. Is this gonna be like, really? It's just Zelda! It's really just like fucking Zelda now? Holy fuck, what is this game? It's like 2/3 Zelda. It's so weird! I'm glad I kept playing this. This is fucking something and a half, and it just eats my acorns. So that's what gate keeps you here, is you gotta have acorns. But meanwhile, they don't know that I got stacks of corn. Hi, dead girl. Hello, where are you? We heard her. We didn't catch that bug. We caught the bug. Horn dung beetle. Again, if they get into beetle fights. Oh, look at that fucking dude. If we get into beetle fights, man, we're gonna be set. Alright, I guess climb this tree. Kick the tree to get some acorns. We'll climb it. Alright, what's up? Asobo. I played with phrasing. I mean, so we're not supposed to pop this balloon? Okay, we're just gonna stop that before she before the restless spirit gets annoyed at me shooting her with acorns. But yeah, dude, I'm jamming on X. I guess we don't have Dark evening brown. I guess we don't have the cape yet. I'm looking forward to the cape. So where the fuck's the museum? Also begs that question. But yeah, it's the point of this game is just basically like, hey, go have an adventure on your... Cool. Okay, that's where we find earthworms. Go have an adventure on your summer vacation, right? Go be a kid somewhere. And that's extremely appealing. And in a lot of ways, it's perhaps the most appealing set of circumstances you could present to a human being. What would you want to do? Well, could I just go be 10 and just do whatever the fuck I want? That does sound nice when you put it that way. Should we keep climbing the mountain? All right, time check. Where are we at? So I'd also like to see the museum. It's fucking 2 already? Holy shit. All right. Where's the museum? Lighthouse at the mountain, lighthouse at the Cape, Tonari Town. Museum's all the way over there. So let's cop a bus. How much time does that take? If we go to the shrine. Oh, it's so refreshing. That's nice. Japan is so great. A bus will come pick you up in the middle of a mountain after you play with a dead child. That's what makes Japan great. I wish there was a compass rose. So, all right. So, sun sets in the west, so we want to head due east. So, due east would be this way, right? Right? Right, Blaine? Right? Right, Blaine? Right, Blaine? So is that the mountain? Alright, I guess it is this direction. Okay. Hopefully we'll find a bus stop over here. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about it because it's pointless. But I'll do one last pass of this and we'll just go on with life. Suffice to say that there's nothing less than quality of life improvements in this game. In this type of game. Where this is like the best incarnation of this that I have encountered. Having played a little bit of all of them and all of one of them, this is the finest one. All of the kind of headaches that that you have, they've addressed. I said yes, sir, and like I wish they would add in a little bit more depth. Apparently there is a little bit more depth, right? Not a big deal. We're mining and shit, but like the acorn jumping around and stuff like. All right, so is your boot up here? Is that what I'm looking for? It's more video gamey than previous versions. And then I will stop sucking this game's dick. Because at the end of the day, it's a good game. It's a good game. It's the best one of these. It's not like the best game I've played this year. You know, don't get it twisted. But it's if you want one of these, this is the one of these to get. I thought for sure the boot was going to be on the roof. Because last time I heard that, was like, hey, can you find it? Oh, yeah, here's a boot. So we got a blue boot and we got a purple boot. Oh, do we actually have to go find the other boot? Am I going to, like, look at footprints and shit? Alright, we'll do boot adventure later. For now, I'm trying to get to the museum. We're burning daylight. Is that the museum? Presumably, that's the museum. We are burning fucking daylight. And the museum should probably have a bus stop in front of it. By the way, I said that was the last time I waxed poetic about this game. That's probably not true. I still feel it coming out. So, apologies in advance. If there's spotted lanternflies, kill them. Kill the spotted lanternfly. Titan stag beetle. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get to the beetle fights. I bet you Ryoko would love me if I become like the Beetle King, right? Is that how this game is gonna play out? Like I'll finally get the alt goth girl when I'm the strongest beetle tamer there is, the best there's ever been. To train them is my call. Alt goth girls, gotta catch no. You're my best friend. With your weird piercings and alt goth girl, ooh, patchouli oil. Skinny puppy. Oh, no. No thanks. Alt goth girl! Catch them all. Okay, no more, I promise. That's it. That's the extent of that. Could I make an alt goth girl Pokemon? Like, is the Suicide Girls license available? Like, is anyone doing anything?
あのおもちゃは博物館に置く価値があると思うんだよ。どうだろう。でも1975年頃のグレートは超合金の方が希少でしょう。
しかし男の子っていくつになっても男の子よね。
And instead of Giovanni being in charge of Team Rocket, it's Maynard from Tool. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
もう少し大人かな。本当にそうかな。変わらないなということよ。そうかな。
まあまあ、おもちゃの話はこのくらいにしましょう。
ねえ、僕、不思議なものを見つけたんだ。これってなんだろう。
I dug something out of the ground. What the fuck is it? This dude Google. Alright. He's a museum curator. That's why we didn't know him yet.
館長、どうしましたか。
課長。
これはあの伝説の一品です。
伝説の一品です。
まあまあのガラクタでしょう。
Hey, achievement unlocked. 伝説の一品です。
ねえ、僕、不思議なものを見つけたんだ。これってなんだろう。
If this dude does this every fucking time,
あの伝説の一品です。
this dude's a piece of shit.
高げたでしょう。あれ？それにしてもなんでこんなものが。
Oh, it actually is. Oh, it actually is. Oh, so those are your Tengu Geta, right? Those are the Tengu sandals, like the real fucking long. Oh, collect Tengu treasures. Oh, the mountain's the place to be, man. Yeah. So each time he's gonna do it, but sometimes it actually is.
これはあの伝説の一品です。なんと美しい。ね
え、僕、不思議なものを見つけたんだ。これってなんだろう。
これは
あの伝説の一品です。なんと美しい。ひどいガラクタでしょう。ねえ、僕、
これはあの伝説の一品です。
これはあの伝説の一品です。なんと素晴らしい。
Oh, Ammonite. Dude, Ammonite! Pokemon! This is a sign. It's a sign that my alt goth girl Pokemon game. This sad thing is a significant portion of the alt goth girls might wind up being Snorlax. As someone who is Snorlaxy himself, no judge. Sorry, that was inappropriate, but funny. But wrong. Don't laugh at that. It gives me the wrong message. I thrive off of positive reinforcement. If people laugh at shit I say, I don't learn my lesson. So that is your responsibility. And I expect you to take it seriously. Alright, so we donated the Ammonite. Omedetou gozaimasu.
ちょっと珍しい虫を見つけたみたいなんだけど、見てくれるかな。
珍しい虫？どれどれ？見せてごらん。
僕は博物館の館長に虫を渡した。
よ。
館長、どんな虫でしたか？
これは間違いなく我が博物館が探し求めていたものです。
ラッキー。
あの大黒コガネです。特徴がそっくりです。
とても貴重な昆虫。ぜひ当館で展示させてください。
No!
僕は捕まえた虫を展示しても
I
ら
need
う
it
こと
for
に
beetle fighting.
博物館から
Ryoko will only love me if I'm... Oh, never mind. Ryoko will love me if I have money. I thought Ryoko would only love me if I was the Beetle King. But, you know. If I'm out here fat stacks, like, she'll see a way. And now we're stickered up. That's max. So that's why I keep wondering. We're at max sticker. Collecting more stickers allow you to jump higher.
来場した方々へ告知です。この博物館では
Thank you for addressing my
希
concerns.
少な魚を集めて展示を作ろうと考えています。もし希少な昆虫や希少な魚をお持ちでしたら、ぜひご提供くださいませ。
ねえ君、今日は博物館の展示を見ていく？小学生は入場無料。大サービス中。
Look, so it's the Michael Jackson policy. All right.
ではこちらから中にお入りください。照明が暗くなっているところもあるのでお気をつけて。
Fossil area, insect area, fish area. Okay, so they've there might be some slight inspiration from maybe something like an Animal Crossing or like a Stardew Valley. Maybe they've, you know, maybe someone who worked somewhere in the orbit of this game is familiar with someone who's heard of these games. It's fine. You can't copyright ideas. It's not. You can't. Not that way. It's a recipe. You can't fucking try to copyright chocolate chip cookies. You can't. You're not allowed. So you can't. Game rules. You can't copyright them either. You do artwork, sure, right? Music, the visual. That's. But just like this is the thing you're gonna do. You can't copyright that. So you can't copyright collecting bugs and fossils and fish and shit and put it in a museum that I can walk around in and look at. I'm gonna look at my bug. Now. Plain junk. Geta. Worthless junk. Ooh, I got both plain junk and worthless junk. Boosh. Ooh, a Scarabaday. Its digestive tract can be up to 10 times its body length for nutrient extraction. Same. The population is dropping due to fewer dung-producing cattle being raised. Same. I am in this picture and I don't like it. I was hoping I could fight that dude. But I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's look at our ammonite fossil. Cool. There's my ammonite fossil. I think. What, you get like fucking Amelia Earhart's airplane? Like, what is that? What's gonna happen with the airplane? Do I catch a train to Kitty Hawk and like pick up the Wright brothers airplane? Like, what goes down? But all right, it's cool we made it here. Is there not a bus stop outside of the museum? There is, yeah. I say otherwise, who the fuck planned this city? Am I right? 3 p.m. Cool. Castle this way. Old Castle. I prefer Old Castle to White Castle. Harold and Kumar go to Old Castle. Rare butterflies only out when it rains. Butterflies are easier to catch. Just an observation. Holly Blue. I feel like Holly Blue is the name of someone's OnlyFans account. I'd be shocked if Holly Blue is not an only. If you are an OnlyFans model and you need a name, you may have Holly Blue. Copyright bling. Ooh, what mushroom is this? Exquisite. The most exquisite of mushrooms. Exquisite mushrooms. I feel like getting the I know that there were a couple things you could buy. Like they had more powerful acorn shooter. I don't know what you would need it for, but it does exist. I feel like getting the 30,000 yen is trivial. Oh, it's poisonous. Is simply trivial, right? Like, the amount of diamonds that are just kicking around in here. Here's the other boot. The other boot was at the house. Do I gotta march it back? And then was it the little girl the whole time? And I'm playing her game. Where was that house? It was over here, wasn't it? I think it was, right? Chickens. Oh, here it is. There she is. Yep, found it. Found it. Found it, spirit girl. Does that count as playing with her? Is that 6? Is that 7? So I found... We're still carrying around that one random purple boot. I didn't know we had to put it somewhere. So that counts. We're at 7 now, right? Come on. 8. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So that counts. So we found the other boot. We're carrying a boot with us in this dude's prison wallet where he's keeping the pickaxe and the fucking shovel and shit. So all we gotta do is find where it belongs. So that's somewhat easy. Let's make our way back to the guest house. What time is it again? 3:30? 3:30. Okay. We want to be there by 6, and then we want to light the pathway. Because we have to do that 3 times, and then Shrine Dude will bequeath something unto us. Cans, cans, cans. Let me pick up the fucking cans. Why? I thought that was sirens in the background. I don't think my microphone's gonna pick it up. But it sounded like the start to the fucking Inspector Gadget theme song. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Some of the finest cartoons the French have ever generated. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. So if we get to the shrine path, we'll use our acorn shooter to light the trail there, right? So we kind of want to start in town. I think right about... Where do we start exactly? I want to say, yeah, it starts... I think it starts right on this road. I think I'm on the right road. If I'm not, then we'll make our way over there. I'm going to start sprinting a little bit more. We got energy for days. But I want to find this cape. I want to find this cape. Alright. There is bullet drop in this game. When you go to shoot the acorn, you have to aim a little high. Because there are physics to the fucking bullets. Maybe not that high in that circumstance. Which is honestly hilarious. At least to me it is. Acorn, acorn. Like, you could go kick a tree and get an acorn. I must have kicked 25 trees and got no acorns. Kicked one accidentally, got a ton. So. We'll just pick them up the roof when we see them. Because we spend a lot... This kid spends a lot of time on the roof. Like, I don't know how it isn't, you know, a case for, like, children and family services. The amount of time this kid is walking around roofs. Unattended. No one seems to care. Pick them apart here. Run over and catch it before it's the ground. What I would do if I was this kid, I would run over and try to grab them before they hit the ground. That would be the coolest. I think it's, at this distance, probably a good bit of drop. More drop. Less drop. Got it. Also, mad props for not making me, like, press A to pick it up. Alright, just let me run over shit and pick it up when there's a bunch of them. The making you hit A is tiresome and solves nothing. We haven't swung on the swings yet. Maybe we'll do that after dinner. You can get a 2-for-1 on this bitch. We get to skip over. I got the back one. Now, don't forget, the little demon girl is one turning these holy lights off, right? Because fucking fire and Shintoism is a purification thing, so, you know, nothing good would be, like, she can't go near salt. Like, we need to, I would actually be calling fucking Sam and Dean Winchester by now for this little girl. Like, I would not be playing games with her, assuming it's gonna all work out well for me. I am a hard worker. Accurate. Here's my reward. I received 500 yen. Okay, so every time we do this... Oh. So every time we light it 3 times, he's going to give us 500 yen? Oh, more, if I get... I don't think I assume I don't get a sticker each time. But if I get 500 yen each time, that's hardly worth it. Like, how much money do we make just swimming through the creek and just pulling out the bounty of the sea with our bare fucking hand? Where is the lady who was it Ashitaba? Where's the lady of the house? Where does she on my map? Is that her or is that the pregnant lady? No, that's her. Okay. So let's see if she'll cook the char for us. Cause I know we caught a char. And she said she'd make a side dish if we don't catch enough. There's something to that effect. So let's try to hunt this bitch down. Oh, but as vis-a-vis bitch. My wife got back to me having watched the clip of me referencing her as the reason I keep calling women bitches in games and stuff is because she calls every woman everything a bitch. And then she disagreed initially. What's suspicious? Where I explained to her, and then after context, she goes, "Okay, yeah, I guess I do." And then I explained to her as much like it's your delivery that I don't do right. That I think is what I find compelling. And through the course of some thinking, I guess it's apparently drag queen culture, because like I know that she like watches Ryoko. What's up, baby? No, now it's not time for Ryoko. We gotta find the other lady. She like likes Alaska Thunderpuck, and I know she watches like stuff with drag queen. I guess it's like a drag queen bitch. Like I guess that's what it is. Where is she? Can I put a pin on her? You can put no, it's not a pin on her. But she should be headed back to the house, right? That I don't do nearly as well that I find compelling. So it's not rampant misogyny as much as it probably sounds like. I just want to be cool like she is when she says it, and I don't know how. All right, where is this lady at? Can you not follow a person? Okay, yes, you can zoom in. So she's at the 51st Street Cafe. I think it's too late. I think I gotta find her before dinner's ready. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. Oh.
町から離れて自動車道路の向こう側まで行ったんだ。ラッパ森ってところだよ。もう何があった？山と川。おお、それはすごいな。
ラッパ森は自動車専用道ができたら東西に分けられちゃったのよね。
The
じゃ
tonkatsu.
あご飯を食べましょう。今夜はじゃーんとんかつです。
では皆さん
Love tonkatsu. I love tonkatsu. Easily one of my top 3 favorite meals. Oh, fuck! Now I want tonkatsu.
ごちそうさまでした。
It's somehow more than the sum of its parts. It's a breaded pork chop. It's a fried breaded pork chop, right? Somehow it's better. So I didn't talk to her in time, I guess. So I can wash my clothes. Do I have to wash my clothes? It hasn't occurred to me yet that maybe I need to wash my clothes. All right, so the char is there. All right, so I guess we can't... All right, so we missed opportunity for the food. Probably. So then, all right, let's see if we can figure out who's wrecking the... pig pen. I don't know how like clever the game is as far as like how close I can be. Right, so we climbed up this tree last time and nothing happened. We waited. I don't want to say we wasted the evening, but we spent a lot of time waiting here. Bus isn't running for this hour. I ain't no trying to get no bus. Try to press down here. All right, change the camera distance. Got it. Got it. Good. Never gonna get it. Makes me question how, like, I don't want to waste the evening. Like, we don't have... There is... For this being a relaxing type, you know, hey, man, just enjoy your summer vacation type game. Like a genuine sandboxy game. I do get a little bit of... Fuck, school's coming. Like, we're gonna wait out here to discover who's letting the pigs out, right? Because we wasted last night doing it, and you know I want to fit in the Natsu-Mon 20th Century Kid speedrunning community. I want to be recognized as one of the best there is, right? At this game, you know. But is this a flawed strategy? What bug is that? Do I already have it? Well, no matter now. $6:30. I don't know how late they want me to wait. At one point in time, they did say, "Hey, were you able to? You know, do you think you're able to, you know, climb the circus tent?" And we did, but it wasn't anything we got anything for. I mean, there were some random coins up there. Can I see far away? Like, am I too close to it? I don't know. All right. Did we uncover this bus stop? Do we know about this bus stop? Okay, but we know about it, I assume. Collecting bus stops is going to be a medium priority for us. Especially if it looks like, you know, they're being really generous with the time you burn in the process. So that's Tonari Town that way, right? Alright, so we have bus company already. Oh, were we up on Treasure Mountain? Is that the mountain? No, we weren't on Treasure Mountain. Surely not. We were on Lighthouse Mountain, I want to say. What the hell is Junko doing out there by herself? Ryogo's at Backside Beach. I will refrain from making a joke. Yosuke's out there by himself, too. Oh, the fireworks factory. Heard about it. Didn't go there yet. Want to learn more about the fireworks. All right. 7. I wonder if we, like, get a bike or... Nah, that... Probably not going to get a bicycle or anything like that. But I wonder if there's going to be any way for us to kind of cover distances at night, because the bus turns off. Oh, you got to get going. Thank you, the Romondi Python. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you chatting. Hope you have a good rest of your day. You be well. You behave. You be safe. You be 40. You shouldn't roam far at night. Red, red wine. You makes me feel so fine. Wonder if lighting the lanterns at night, if we do decide to do that again, is a better idea. We'll climb this house and get that coin. Or the swings. I did say maybe we'll do the swings at night, didn't I?
サトルくんはブランコ好き？あまり好きじゃないんだ。怖いから。
Says the kid fucking climbing houses.
うん。だってみんな命がけでやってるんだよ。ああ、なるほど。それはサーカスの空中ブランコの話ね。私が言ってるのは普通のブランコの話。普通のブランコはどこにあるの？空中だよ。じゃあ空中ブランコじゃないの？あれ？そういえばそうだな。まあいいじゃない。ねえ、一緒に乗らない？
Sure. Will he do if I press A, will he do a backflip off? Is that what's going to happen? Because this little kid's a fucking daredevil, man. Would have been cool. Oh, right, the coin. The coin! The coin! The coin that's on top of the house. There's a coin on top of the house. Alright, can we get up the back way? These, like, overhangs are a bit of a bear. No. Start from this angle here. Let's kind of shimmy up the drain pipe. Nope. Gonna get caught on the dryer vent, apparently. Alright. So, start on this shed. Or not the shed. There's a little... I don't know. I can't... That's obviously an archery type thing. But I couldn't tell you what it's... How to read it. Alright. Now, do a little bit of a shimmy. Alright, up here. Catch a rest. Hey, up and over. And then we get a buck. All that effort for $1. Not even fully. It actually is a hell of a mountain up there. Which one? Is that Trumpet Mountain? Oh, that is the titular Tengo no Yama. Okay. We'll do another... I think we've gotten most of the stuff off of these houses, so I'll be somewhat surprised if we see anything. But we don't want to stray too far from home because we don't want to be late for bed. You get that. You get it. You get it. You've been a kid. 7:15. We got plenty of time. Don't stray too far. But we don't want to waste our time either. You only get so many summer nights is what I'm getting at. We want to try and maximize those. Live life to the fullest. We can move this cinder block. Oh, cool! Carpenter ant. Nice. I mean, not nice, but, you know. I didn't think that would be an option. Alright. I don't think we've ever run into this dude before, so let's start confabbing with this homie.
こんばんは。二人で何をしているの？
おお、こんばんは。ちょっと相談事があっただよ。それにしても、この辺は夜になると路地を通り抜けて風が吹いてなかなかいいだよ。昼間は暑いけど、夜になるとほっと一息つけて安心しますね。
Cafe owner.
俺も夏の夜、親父さんのいびきを聞いてたら安心するだよ。
不思議だね。
Okay. Good to know. Cafe owner. What are you getting into here late at night? Let's chat.
ここは昔ボーリング場の予定地だったんだ。
違うよ。温泉を掘ることをボーリングって言うんだって。温泉を出して大きなホテルを作る建設予定地だったんだよ。今は？
なんだ予定もない。素晴らしい原っぱさ。
すごいだろう？
Yeah, green space can be cool too. Yeah, who doesn't like some good green space? Have we been on this building? And is there a good place to get up and over? I think we tried. But yeah, right on this side is where it's at. See, it does do some camera stuff. Like I could deal without this forced camera angle, right? For obvious reasons. Don't necessarily love that. Alright, I'll go up this other side. I get why they do it. Alright. Drop here. Get our wind back. Climb up the front of this site. Minatomachi Shopping Moru. Which is Japanese, of course, for, I don't know, something. Probably something. Get this bottle. We do need to run by the shop tomorrow and start offloading all of these moneyed items, all this vendor junk we got. Wasn't climbing to the top of the shopping mall something we were supposed to do? Shopping district building. I don't think that's. I don't know what the difference is. We'll get to the top of here just in case this is it, but I don't think these are the same thing. Hell of a moon up there. Time check. 8. We got about another hour before we gotta head back here. Shopping district building is which one? Why is that a red? Why is there a red flag there? What's the red flag? Red flag indicates what? Oh, the lighthouse. Oh! It marks it for us. Oh, I don't have to wonder. Oh shit. Let's fucking get after that one. You can make it you can make them active quests. Well, that's nice. Well, let's make the get food cooked active. Maybe it'll help me figure out how to actually get the lady to dish up what I'm starting with. How do you get up there? That's the question. Start by making our way over onto this house. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know that we can climb over that edge. That's the thing. That jump might have been worse than just going to that little lower ledge and hanging out. Yeah, like how do you get up? So this one is technically a little further out, right? That's... Can't just jump up. Alright, so if we hop off this roof, we'll get a little bit more. But even if we get up to that ledge, I don't know how to get past the ledge. Right, where's the spot we can get up in there? Maybe that drain pipe? Can we climb the pipe itself? We can. A little shimmy up the pipe action. I think if you go sideways, it really drains you. If you go straight up... Nope. Doesn't make a difference. Alright. Just not ready for it. Roly-poly. Alright. Alright, we can't make that active. Kyoko-san said she makes some dishes for us to eat. Alright, let's head on back. Head on back. Start to wrap it up. Alright, so wrap up this day, but not this stream. So each day at this speed takes an hour and a half. But I know I rambled for about 15 minutes first thing for the stream. So that's probably not an accurate representation. But still, probably about an hour and a bit for each day. So if I am going to keep streaming this, and if you're just jumping in now and you have thoughts about when you're watching me stream this versus other games, please stop by my About page and click on the suggestion box, right? And just say something about no, yes, whatever. You will not be entered into any mailing lists. I will not be bugging you with shit. But I guess that would be like each day, you can get about an hour in.
夏休み勉強セットが置いてある。
Let's write in our diary. What do we get into today? Jam-packed. Who broke the pig fence? Shrine dude seems sad. And then we're gonna detective that shit. Rode the train, which is exciting. Waku waku. Found some mystery objects. Kirana. Got me a bug. Like, why would don't sell yourself short, dude. Like we're pumped about today's activities. We got a lot done. Rode the bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Museum was dope. Fish. And we caught a shitload of fish too today. Like, let's not forget about it. The earth might have gotten hotter. Truth. Swings are good. Jam-packed. Let's Kakigori. Alright. Snow cone ice. We played on the swings. Fireworks celebration. I could do that as part of like ending the day. I don't know why I don't. Yep, it's fine. Yes, save my adventure so far. We'll put this as file 5. Because I think file 5 what might have been after we missed the morning exercises. Not a care in the world. Getting up, no back pain, no knee pain, no shoulder pain. All my joints feel great.
僕、アンモナイトの化石を見つけたんだ。アンモナイトって何？
多分貝とかタコの仲間よね。軟体動物。
貝でもタコでも化石になると食べられないのが問題だな。
じゃあご飯を食べましょう。今朝はサワラの照り焼きとマカロニサラダがおかずです。
では。
As much as I love Japanese food, I do like an American breakfast. I do like a waffle and some bacon. Right? Pancake and some eggs.
僕、うっすら日焼けしてきたみたいなんだ。どうだろう？
健康的でとてもよろしい。
Yeah, I guess he is. He's getting a little bit darker over time, isn't he?
あれ？なんだろう？
Oh shit.
ちゃん、やっと来たぜ。もう来ないかと思ったよ。もう。
あれ？知らない子がいるね。
Is this going to be a difficult decision for me to make?
通称ラブちゃん。
Half Russian?
入ってるけど、寒いところはそもそも嫌い。あなたがサーカス団の新人？やっと見つかったんだ。私の後継者。あ、残念ながら違います。
ラムちゃん。 公演初日にギリギリ合わせてやってきたもん。
そうか。もともとは今夜からの予定だったのか。偉いな。
そんなことない。
ところが今はパパさんも姫様もここにいない。
公演は延期棒。
いつから始まるか決まっていない。なおかつまだ飛山ディレクターもラッキーさんも。
I was about to say, is this my fault for not earning money fast enough?
苦労してやってきたのに。そもそもサーカスなんてそろそろやめたかったんだけど。
それは口にしない約束。
ごめん。で、私の部屋はどこ？2階だと思うよ。
We should go into her room. No, we're Ryoko.
そうだ、サトル。
Loyal.
また運勢見てあげるから、時々私の部屋にいらっしゃい。その日。
She's inviting me to her room.
こんにちは。 幻サーカス団のものですが。
All right. Let's figure out. Burn in daylight. Oh, hold on, no. What about the calisthenics? Morning exercises. Oh shit, almost missed that. Yes. Oh. Today makes 2 times. What do you? Don't worry, we'll skip it. We won't have to watch all of it. Let's head to the store, sell our stuff. We're not going to be trying to climb the building at the moment. So I guess we'll make that unactive. Found another eminent near the weathered mural. The rest of my pieces. Well, shit, I guess that's the only thing we can mark other than the ammonite fossil. All right, so I guess we'll just keep those marked for the time being. All right. No reason not to. We'll save the lantern lighting for the end of the day, since we want to stay close to the house. Anywho. What's up, Shuto? I'm going to talk to you in a minute.
そうなんですよ。私はお祭りとか盆踊りとか毎年やってた行事がなくなって
We should have the annual festival.
私はこの町が以
Well,
前のように人がたくさんいて
let's fucking do it. You're the adults.
いつも笑顔にあふれているところになるといいなと思っております。
でもなかなかうまくいかないのよね。
そうですな。
京子さんはお祭りをやりたいんだよね。
そうよ。
マスターさんはこの町に人がたくさん集まるといいなと
Have
思
the
ってるんだ
festival.
よね。
その通り。
You want something, do it.
簡単だよ。昔のようにお
Yeah.
祭りをやって人をたくさん集めればいいんだよ。
確かに。
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 本当にたくさん集まりますでしょうか。人が少なくなったからお祭りがなくなったんですよ。
そこが難しいところかも。なに？
わかんない。
なになに？
わかんないわかんない。わかった、あれだ。
なに？
お祭りの日に合わせてサーカスをすればいいんだよ。
なるほど、そいつは名案だ。
なるほど。そして盆踊りも一緒にやろう。
The plot thickens.
マスターさん、楽団の演奏会もやってくださいよ。
もちろん。これはすごいことになりそうだ。
すごいすごい。
すごいすごい。
なに？
なんでしょう。
その時僕はまだこの町に来ていないサーカス団員たちのことを思い出した。
We gotta find them then.
サーカスは本当にできるのだろうか。
Probably
あれ
not.
からやってきたのはブランコのラブちゃんだけ。ラッキーさんはピエロとケイリ、そして飛山さんは演出担当ディレクター。
Tobiyama,
まだ
Flying
あの
Mountain.
二人が来ていない。
やったね。とにかくお祭りとサーカスだ。
またこの町
Tobiyama's a
盛り上
solid
がること
Rikishi
間違
name
い
too.
なし。
We assume a wrestler named Tobiyama. Shikona. It's a good Shikona. What the fuck are you doing?
もしもし、依頼があった例のサーカス団のことですが。はいはい、おおよそわかりました。いやー、ダメですね、ダメ。このままでは今回の場所代も払えないと思います。誰か優秀なマネージャーが来てサーカス団をうまく経営していかないと本当にダメですね。はい。はい。では、引き続き調査します。
Game's a bit of a slow burn, but
一体何を調べて
they're starting to become a plot.
僕はそう思った。
Explain yourself.
今の話、もしかすると聞こえてた？
サーカス団の話なんて聞こえてないよ。
そうか、それはよかった。
Doc. Doc Shibuya, where are you at?
それでさ、
There's a forest. There's a castle. Everyone knows about the castle. You can see it. Oh, wow. They found a ring of keys that had castle entrance on them. Sure. Yeah, we like castles. Boys like castles. Sorry. And one of these definitely opens the castle. All right. I'll take what's ever left over, presumably. What was the name of the castle? It's just called Old Castle. Black key. Just gotta pick a key, man. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it'd be fun to explore the castle. That's what I'm into here.
じゃあな。
Montana. Alright, where is... What's her name? I need to sell... I guess we could go sell it to Toy Store, can't we? Toy Store buys stuff too, don't they? And where's, Doc, what's her name? Alright. Alright, so Toy Store it is. So that is what, down here? No. Where is the Toy Store? Getting lost. It's not like I have a map I can pull up. All right, pull the map up. So we're here. I'm going to head towards the station. Hang a left. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I want to sell shit. We got all kind of stuff to sell, so let's get into this. Worthless junk. You may have it. And then plain junk. 1,000. Yeah, see, I mean, like, we got this, like, not spending much time on the mountain. You know, lighting all those lanterns 3 days in a row. Hardly seems worth it. Certainly do it once, you know, for video game purposes. Oh, 2 bottles. Do it once for video game purposes, but other than that, like, you know, what are we doing here, right? Oh, what's there to buy? So the Super Acorn Shooter sounds neat, but I can't think of a single reason I actually want to have it. The Tamari Ball, we'll pick it up just because it seems like we unlock stuff with that. I don't know if we actually do anything with it, but we're not going to bother with earthworms. We have plenty of crabs we're not using besides, you know, we'll also just jump into the fucking creek and pull fish out with our bare hands. Like the kid is 3/4 Kodiak, right? Just like zero problem. All right. Have we unlocked up here? The fireworks factory, yes. Let's go fireworks factory. Cool. Go through these tunnels. Make it back before the fireworks dude does. Awesome. Mortar shells. Hey. Hi. Okay, great. Let's go blow some shit up. Get a Yon Shakudama, right? Like, where's the big ones? I love fireworks, man. At one point in time in my life, I'm like, I'm gonna become like a pyrotechnician, right? And I kind of looked into it. Apparently pyrotechnist. I thought the pyrotechnician, but all right.
まず少年、お前は打ち上げ花火の種類をいくつ知ってる？そうか、それはよかった。だったら花火のことを教えてやるから時々ここに来い。夜はいない日もあるから昼間の方がいいな。花火はいいぞ。夢が。
Okay, so he only works in the afternoon is what I'm picking up. It's too hot right now. But yeah, I looked at it. Hey, maybe I'll be a pyrotechnist, apparently is what you call them. And I'll do that. It seems like a cool job. Very dangerous. Didn't seem like they, like, paid well. It was just, that's more of a labor of love, where it's just like, the dudes who really want to blow shit up, and it's like, we don't pay a lot. No, I guess it's fine. And I get it, like, yeah. Swallow short-tailed blue. Also should be an OnlyFangirl account name. Just saying. Swallow short-tailed blue. So I get it, but it just that wouldn't have worked for me. But yeah, setting off a bunch of fucking like mortar shells and like fucking awesome. All right. So what else is here? Lighthouse Mountain. Is there a bus stop that we are going to come between here and Lighthouse Mountain that's going to help facilitate this journey in the future, or no? Every time it's going to be a slog. Probably the latter more so than the former. Kid's got a gas tank on him. I'll tell you that, though, man. Holy shit. All right. Is there a... Looks like there is a route that helps get us up. So we want to just keep headed over here. I'm good at navigating in real life. For some reason, I'm not that good in video games. Sweet, just a straight up ladybug. 7 dots. That's the good number. That's a good number. 2 more, and I think we get our sticker. Wasn't it 50 bugs? 50 bugs. Sign's gonna say ghosts this way. Big lighthouse at the Cape. I mean, we could probably see that at a distance, can't we? Oh. Well, wrong one. Paper cut, you can go. What we got up here as far as the house goes? Answer is the lighthouse itself. Why would it say the big lighthouse is in the other direction? That's strange. Hey, homie. Konnichiwa. Morsuke.
事務所の子たちに教えてもらったんだけど、灯台の光がなんだかちょっと弱いんだって。
あれ、そうでしょうか。
うん。みんな泥棒にレンズを盗まれたんじゃないかって心配してるんだ。
いやいや、レンズは盗まれません。盗んでも他に使い道がないからね。
Starting fires.
暗示つつがなくいつも
Burning ants.
ところでそんなことよりも、
どうしたの？
どこかで灯台の鍵をなくしてしまいました。
それって大変なことじゃないの？
はい、散歩中に落としたのか、はたまた家の屋根を修理した
I'll go up on the roof.
来てしまったか。
Let me check the roof for you. You're talking to the right kid here. Ain't nothing I won't climb up on. Red key. By the way, got you your,
森さんがなくした鍵って。
おお、これです、これです。見つけてくれてありがとう。感謝、感激、感動の嵐。しばらく鍵を持ってていいから、それを使って灯台の展望台に上がっ
I was gonna climb up the lighthouse.
灯台の根元に入り口があるから。
This is way more efficient.
そこで鍵を使いなさい。
Cool. Let's do that. Technically not the base of the lighthouse, I guess. Charge up. I don't think we can climb that. Not even close. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Ascend. He moves to the next plane of existence, Satoru does. He's become a being of pure energy. We've ascended. Lens is still there. Light is weak. What to do? I don't know. Ask the fucking lighthouse keeper whose job it is to know how this shit works. And not just sit there and guess at stuff. Red ruby. Collect all of the diamonds. And one of those diamonds is ruby. Or do we actually have to climb up here? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm picking up on? Because they're saying I gotta climb it. So the glass is dirty or some shit. All right, let's look at this. What's up, mystery gang? The lens wasn't stolen. It's gotten weaker. The glass is dirty or something. Is the lens dirty? I don't know why they had me have 2 options there if I guess the one that's clearly correct. You have the most time on your hands. Accurate. Fair and accurate. Fair. I spend a lot of time digging in dirt and shit.
展望台に上がってみたよ。とっても高くて遠くまでしっかりはっきり見えたよ。
そりゃあよかった。
ねえ、レンズの掃除ってどうやってるの？あれじゃあ手すりが邪魔でライトやレンズのところまで手が届かないと思うんだけど。
ああ、あれはね、安全のために手すりをつけたら屋根の上に出られなくなってしまったんだ。レンズを掃除するには
I knew it.
外壁を上がって上まで
Now, is it a straight shot?
冬になる前にもう一度業者に頼もうと思ってる。
レンズの掃除をするには外壁を登っていくしかないのかな。
残念だけど今はそれしか方法がない。
Alright. So is it a straight shot up there, or... Because if it is, we can't climb that. But if there's, like, periodic breaks or anything like that, right? Like, you know... little spots where we can... take a beat. We could maybe do it. I mean, it's that fat overhang again, right? So, obviously, we can get a moment's... respite. Alright, so there's where we can get through, is up there. Answers the question, what happens if you fall? Not much of anything. Alright, so. This kid is, he is human, he can be hurt. If he can bleed, we can kill him, right? Like... If there's a better way than getting up on this house, I don't know what it is. This game makes me nostalgic for, like, Big League Chew. Right? Like, it's just making me think of, like, candy from when I was 10. I don't know why. Again, I did not grow up as a child in Japan. Would have liked to have, obviously. But, I have no right to be nostalgic over this. Alright. So if we go up, if we ascend, do we maybe not have to tackle it from the ground floor? Or, yeah, we do. There's no... Yeah, there's no nothing. Boy, howdy. I guess this indicates the part where... Alright, how far do we get? So what do we have? Is that 10 stickers? Right. 11 stickers. We have 11 stickers. 1 sticker, 2 sticker, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 stickers is not even halfway. I don't think there's anything we can do differently as well. So that's just... we ain't ready for that is what I'm hearing. What time is it? Not even noon yet. Alright. Let's get to the backside beach. How much time did we lose on that? Hopefully none. Like, ideally it would be 0.
またのご利用
運転手さん。
Okay. So we do lose time on that, but not a lot. Beach straight to the right. 49. Old World Swallowtail, 48. 2 more, get us a sticker. Backside Beach. It's like a Brazzers alternative, right? A low rent, bang bus. It's Backside Beach. Although beachcombing does seem to be the way to really earn an income here. Get a couple nickels to rub together. You just go down to the beach and pick shit up. As far as using bait is concerned while fishing, like it seems like just jump in and fucking pull fish out with your bare ass hands, right? Like, can we dig here? No, that's not dig spots. Get the fish. Oh, right, we should check out the Tori Shrine. If we catch a fish between here and there, hey, bonus. The seaweed throws me off. I keep thinking it's a fish. A lot of fish in the creek, in the stream, the river, the whatever. Not really much in the ocean. Surprising. Is that because we have that little fenced off area there? Or is that not related? All right. Catch it. Got it. What do we get? Japanese jack mackerel. Once again, my wife's favorite insult for me. That I am a jack mackerel. Looming like some kaiju. When I think about how a small boy can cross so balmy wide a sea basked in sunlight, it warms my heart just a little bit. Agreed. And here's a diamond. Anything else that we can get into over here? The answer could be no. Right, the journey is its own reward, but, you know. Would it kill him to give us something? No, it would not. Bottle over here. Bottle over there. With your hands in the air, shake your derriere. These 3 words gonna get you busy. Katie did. Alright, is that it for this beach? Which is fine if it is. Like I said, we, got a diamond. Got to explore a little. Run across this seawall. Ooh, hello. I mean, yeah, I could go fish like that, but what if I just go... Ka-jang. Just fucking hauling them in. Like, does he have it in his fucking teeth? No, it's just his shadow. Like, coming back with the fish in his mouth. That's just seaweed. More seaweed. I guess if you swim fast, it probably scares the fish away, right? That's almost certainly going to be the case. We got a lot of crabs, boys. And I guess keep calling Ryoko like alt goth girl. She's Japanese, so what is it? It's probably like a visual K, not Josei, right? She's probably into visual K more than like goth music. You know, she's not really listening to Cradle of Filth. Should be listening to like X Japan. I don't know. Are they visual K? Is X a visual K band? I don't know. It might. I don't know. I mean, Gakt. I think Gakt at some one point in time on some level, right? He's a visual K artist. Isn't he? All right. Where's the... So the fortune teller, Ryoko, is this not... That's the pregnant lady. Where is the lady who I need to cook us dinner? All right, because I'm trying to get to cook some fish so I can get a sticker. I think that's how it's going to work. I think if I get her to cook our fish, we can get a meal out of it. And if we get a meal out of it, I think that meets the criteria for getting us a sticker. Or so I hope. To moimasu. That's what I think. Oh, what the hell is that? I guess getting the increased jump, little jump boost is helping with that. So even if Ashitiba-san is not here, we can go see Love-san, right? She's upstairs. Not her room. You gonna have a problem here? What's going on?
ラブちゃん。
ところで、大人はおかずが多いのに、僕は子供の量なんだ。僕だって一生懸命生きてるのに。
わかる。その気持ちわかる。一生懸命生きてるなんて偉いな。
でしょ？
でしょ？
大人と同じ量は無理だ。諦めろ。
なんで？
食べきれるならいい。でもそれ以上は無理。俺たちは体を使う商売だからカロリーが必要なんだ。え、聞こえて？あばよ。
Alright, so which room is Love-chan in? Not that one. Where is she? Then we're really run out of rooms it could be in.
というわけで、サトルくん登場。
Alright, tell me my fortune.
風が入ってきてなかなかいいところね。毎日ゴロゴロして過ごすにはちょうどいい感じ。南の島にありそうな周りが棚田に囲まれてるリゾート地の部屋みたい。
リゾート地？ねえ、なんでなかなかここに来なかったの？
怖かったからかな。実はここだけの話なんだ
She's
け
thinking
ど
about quitting the circus.
私飛山さんに一緒にスマトラ行かないかって誘われてたのよね。
Live
か
in
っこいいコス
Sumatra.
チュームを着て猛獣使いをやるの。
スマトラ？
死ぬほど高いところから落ちたことってある？いくらネットがあって
Yeah, it just happened. I fell off a fucking lighthouse.
魂が抜けそうになる。っていうか、時々抜けてる。落っこちたり、天井に張り付いたり。そうそう。私は空中ブランコが怖いの。怖いのは嫌いなの。スマトラってさ、神戸の須磨海岸とかあの辺りかと思ってたら意外に遠いのよね。物理的にも心理的にも。
だから行くのをやめたの？
あとさ、あっちのサーカス団にはスマトラタイガーってのがいるらしいのよ。話を聞いてて
虎なのかタイガーなのかはっきりしろって思わず切れちゃったわけ。
その気持ちわからないよ。
さて今日のあなたを占ってみる？よっしゃ。じゃあ
Let's get our fortune
ちょっ
did.
と待っててね。
So what's up? Maybe get a sticker for it. Why get a sticker for it?
出ました。本日の運命。
うわ
はい、好きなカードを選んでちょうだい。森林のカード。それは生命の輪廻。はい、好きなカードを選んでちょ。惑星のカード。それは
Kepler's plot. The guest house. All right. So we're going to the bathhouse
青の
tonight.
カード。
So go on top of the roof
好きな
of the
カードを選
cafe.
んだ人間のカード。あれ？
Okay, so this okay. So we already did that. Okay. All right, so I guess that's interesting. That gives you like an idea of even amongst the open world of like, you know, something you can get into. A lot of it seemed to revolve around the lighthouse keeper, which we just so happen to do anyways. All right, so where is what is her name? Want to talk to her about making fish for dinner. So not everyone is on that map, clearly. Because the shrine dude wasn't on there, right? Alright, so where is she at? I wish she would stay, like, near the house, because I have yet... Do we actually have all these fish? Like, do they go bad at all, or no? We're just... No, we... Yeah, we can cook this. If you catch 10 before dinner, it can rest be cooked. Okay, so they tell us that. So the jack mackerel, the chubs, so you have to have 10 of them. Alright, well, fuck, let's... Pick up the money. Grab the fish. Grab the bottle. Rainbow trout. That's a lot of fish. Aren't there like 4 people at the table? How many fish do you... And like one of them's a child? 2 of them are kids? Wait, there's 6. I guess there's 6. That's still a lot of fish. 2 for each adult, 1 for each kid. Is that what it is? That's a lot of fish. Char. Lots of char. Stacking char deep. Where does that put us at as far as our char count? 4 of them. I guess you can't eat the trout? Can we sell them? Like, what's the point of having all of them? Jamming on A the whole time. Long for the days of the turbo button, right? Is basically all that is. Not that way. Do this, dude. Not even paying attention to what fish there are. 2 or 3 fish more and we'll see what we got. I can't control what fish we're going for. So, it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep fishing until we get 10 of something. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes I feel like a Pokemon alt goth girl. Alright. What's the number? 7 jack mackerel, but they're in the ocean, right? They're in the sea. Oh, 5. So we need 5 of the chub. They're not all the same. If you catch one that's longer than 50 centimeters, it could be cooked. More to it than maybe I was thinking. Alright. Let's try to get to the castle then. Old castle's over there. Time is it? 2 p.m. We should bust the move here. Okay, that's the way they're going to keep you out, is with the fencing. That makes sense. $49? 49. One more. One more and we will have fondled so many bugs that we've unlocked a new power. I've held on to more weevils than you could possibly imagine. We'll have to go back for I should learn the word. It's Japanese, like Wazashi was Zavarashi girl. The dead girl, right? The yokai. Well, no, there's one in her in the construction yard. Like the audio. Climb up the castle walls. A little bit of texture overlap. Someone fucked up the UVW on that little part. That happens. Happens to all of us. I thought that was like a little, hey, check this part out. Check me out. I'm a special plant. Oh god. Alright, so does jumping make a difference? If we don't jump, do we climb higher? I'm assuming so, but we're about to find out. We couldn't make it up there without jumping, so jumping at the last second is going to be the solution. Got it. We got to puzzle these things out. We have to understand how these mechanics work. And with our last, with our last sticker, you pop it and then hop up. Castle. Just Castle. Starring Nathan Fillion. Just Castle. Wait, no, was Nathan Fillion on Castle? Or what am I thinking of? Just inspect it. Don't climb up on it, you little phoebe. Come on. There you go. I didn't mean to call you Phoebe. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can together. You didn't deserve that. Right, there might be more, but we're going to head into the castle, or try to at least. Certainly it's our plan. We'll see how that works out, though. Is there a front door to this castle, or what's the story here? Where's your moat? I don't know. Where's the drawbridge? The guardhouse, the something, the anything. Is that a bullfrog I heard? Dude, we can go catch bullfrogs. That'll be cool. See, getting up over that edge, I'm not clear on. Alright, when we get those little overhangs, I don't know what they expect you to do. Let's go check out a castle. What time is it, by the way? $4:00. Ooh. All right, find the other way into the castle, eh? You know, historically known for having many forms of egress castles. It's probably through the well or something like that, isn't it? Like that well. Ooh, here you go. Door. Yeah. Blue key. Or black key. No, black key victory. Acorns. So I guess it's going to be like a let's shoot these acorns puzzle. Hopefully the time isn't moving forward here. I don't want to start doing this and not be able to finish it. Maybe that's what the super acorn shooter is for. Maybe some of these are far away. Oh man, there's a whole fucking thing in here. Alright, so shooting us with an acorn will spin it around, I guess. We have enough time to get through here. Again, hopefully they're not actually counting the clock on me. Alright. So we'll just keep moving it. And eventually, I guess... Oh! They move independently of each other. Alright, hold on. There's different directions you can shoot here. Can I have my acorns, by the way, folks? Thanks. Okay. So clearly there's a pattern to this. Shoot the left to make it rotate in the direction. Keep turning it to make the brown panel turn. Yeah, I mean, thank you, video game. I figured we had to, like, get them lined up. Alright, so I see how that's geared. Alright, so I already moved it too far. Alright, there we go. I heard something deep inside. You and me both, buddy. Enter the acorn room. Now what? Now we've done it. We are here. Okay, now seriously. Now fucking what? Can we shoot it that far, or do we need the super shooter? With hit twice? Alright, so don't keep shooting it. All my acorns fell down there. We could probably climb up, can't we? We are a little monkey boy, right? So that's Alright, so we got target number 2 apparently. I guess we could just climb up this thing and then hop over, right? Like, that seems maybe doable. We hit these from down here. Keep thinking those are maybe the number of times you gotta hit it. Right. It says 1. Could have swore it said 2 initially. But it definitely says 1 now. They're gonna tuck in. Yep. Alright, so we can climb up more. What about all my acorns, you guys? I'm using them for acorn purpose. Fuck. Nope, can't jump up twice. Alright. Get a recharge here. Is the clock going? It says it's 5. Charge up. Still 5. So they're gonna be kind to me and just not advance the clock here. Not my fault. I found this so late in the day. Yes, maybe I shouldn't have been swimming around catching fish. That's an argument that's an argument that could be made. But that's an argument for assholes, and I don't suggest you be an asshole. That's for people who do not like fun. So we can maybe get up in here and onto that bridge. Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh. It's the last bit of energy. Alright, too close to that thing. Nope. Four. Oh, how many are left? That's not how many times we have to shoot it. Listen here, dude. Calm yourself. Two more targets. Bunch of acorns. Can we crouch and shoot? We can crouch and shoot, but that's not gonna do me any good. Gotta get that one, certainly. Well, let's do this. Alright. Geronimo. One of these was at the top of the stairs, wasn't it? Ooh, 500 yen. Nice. Give me my acorn. Where was the last one of these? I'm sure it should be around here somewhere. Sort of muted green one on an acorn sign. Oh, all right, it's over here. So we dropped down, so we have to climb back up, maybe. Oh! Time advancing? Time is not advancing. All right, cool. So we do have all the time in the world here. That's really, really nice that they decided to not, like, beat you up. And, like, oh, hey, by the way, also there's an additional added time pressure to this before you got to go eat dinner. So, mad props. Thank you so much for doing that. Someone out there is who helped design this. That's gamer friendly right there. Is having the foresight to go, you know what? Like, they gotta explore. Like, yeah, the clock is good and all, but when they're sitting there exploring the castle, just leave them alone. They got enough problems to worry about. Have the added concerns of, you know, dealing with that shit. Life is hard enough already. That sucks! Alright. Up. Further up. Getting more further up. Oh god. Eiko, good morning. Thank you for stopping by, Eiko, on YouTube. Morning, how are you doing? I am having a great morning. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're having a great morning as well. Take your time. You're good. There's no rush, man. We've all been there. We've all struggled with the keyboard. I get the hope though. Thank you. Hope you're having a good morning as well. What brings you by? What do you get into today? Charge up. All right, so this time we want to get all the way up here and then make it onto the bridge. I think the first time we got onto the bridge, we were kind of maybe lucky. It might require a little bit more skill and time I put into it, and so now the second time I figured it'd be easy, and it's not. So we get a lot higher. Fuck! Stay there. Was it just like a miracle that we got on the bridge the first time? It just seemed like, hey, that's simple. And in reality, it was difficult, and I should have been very concerned about the prospect of, well, we could just jump down. We'll jump down and explore over there, and I should not have done that. A distinct possibility. Alright, so maybe from the side will be easy. Tired at the moment, but having breakfast and going to work in a few. I hear you. The nice thing for me is I get to be off this weekend, so I'm taking advantage of that by playing more games, streaming a little longer than I perhaps normally would be able to. You know, one of them ones. But I'm glad to hear it. So, are you normally into? I don't think anyone is. Are you a big fan of the Natsu-Mon series? Ooh, there we go. I should have got that one first. Or you're just stopping by randomly. Not there's any wrong answer. All answers are good answers. Okay. But then what? Alright, so that opens up, and then what? There's a target on the ceiling. We can just sort of blink that from here, though. Right? Target 1. Okay, alright, got it. There's ones up higher. Alright, so that's where we're headed. So let's pause and think what's the efficient way of doing it. Is this pillar. This pillar is the best pillar to do that with. Over here, slide on across. Eiko's joining to us from YouTube. And due to the Twitch terms of services, I cannot commingle chat. That is against the rules. So, Eiko is having breakfast and is tired. I'm allowed to tell you that he exists on Twitch, but you're not allowed to see what he wrote. I get it. I understand, like, fundamentally, on a very visceral level, I understand what Twitch is trying to accomplish. Right? They're like, hey, you could show your stream on multiple platforms, but, you know, that's it, because they don't want anyone going, oh my god, look how much fun they're having on platform XYZ. I'm going to go over on XYZ too, right? They don't want to lose bodies. The solution to that is you treat it as, hey, you have to treat all the platforms equally. You can't give preference to one over the other. But that's not what they want. Alright, so I can hop over on that little bit of roof and then shoot that. There's that one. Is there one on the other side too? There's one on the other side too. Alright, so nothing to but do this move here. Hey! Can we shoot from here? Or no? Ah, fuck. Alright, so you can't shoot from the tilted roof. And what do they want me to do? John Wick is caught in tilted towers. He needs your help. All he needs is a gold-plated scar and a couple of chug jugs. He just cleared out Tomato Town. I miss voiceover Pete. I assume he's still doing shit, but there was that brief period of time where voiceover Pete was amazing. Alright, I guess we don't have to stop on the bridge, though. That's the nice thing about it. Well, I guess we don't have to, but we actually might have to. Now I said that we don't have to. We actually might have to. Remember I was giving a lot of compliments? I can imagine Make a Man Out of You song in the background. You can imagine the Make a Man Out of You song back. I'm just listening. I can hear that. I can see that. This is, I was heaping a lot of praise over the game controlling exactly the way I wanted it to. It was. This leaping off of one, structure to another. It's not great. It's not its best moment. Like that. Like, why that? Why that way? That could be a little bit defter, right? Like it's a little ham-fisted. See. Now we're just getting frustrated. I think I would want it to be a different button. So it's still being the left joystick and still being jump is all a bit too much. There's plenty of buttons on the controller, right? Like, X is like exclusively the swing a net button, but you're not going to swing a net when you're, hanging from a post like this. So just go ahead and make that, leap off onto the next nearest object. So, Eiko, speaking of engagement, like I was saying, are you digging the Natsu-Mon? I have this game on Steam, but I need studies and workflow to be less chill. Got it. I was about to ask you that. Like, I don't know how popular this game is. Maybe make it work from this angle. There it goes. Okay, I played the earlier ones of these a little bit. I played the PlayStation 2 one a little bit. I didn't play it a ton. And I played through the closest thing we've had to the Switch version of it initially, which was the Crayon Shin-Chan one. This is like the coolest version of this game that I've encountered. So, yeah, if you do have this and you're interested in this type of game, this is the one to play. It is the most video gamey of these ones. All right. Cross the bridge. It is serious up to 2,000 hours. It did. So, but there is, if you look for Crayon Shin-Chan, Me and the Professor, 7 Days of Journey, something like word. It's a more wordy title than I'm leading you on to believe. It is these. It's one of these games in every way, shape, or form. It's just with the Crayon Shin-Chan intellectual property, and it's okay. It's fun, but this is the best one. All right, cool. Now what? All right, now I gotta get back into that middle part and get to the ladder. From where we are, it's a little bit of a goat fuck to try to navigate. Okay, so. Saw the Shin-Chan game frame, but didn't felt the same. No way to put it. Yeah. No. It's I would say if you're saying if you're saying that the Crayon Shin-Chan did not feel the same, yes, I hear you. I would not in a million years ever say that. I would never in a million years sort of say like that that has the same vibe as this. It's its own thing. The integration of Crayon Shin-chan into it kind of changes the tone of the game, changes the temper of the game. It's not just an aesthetic thing, right? It's different. Not in a bad way, and until this game came out, I would say that was the best way to enjoy it, because at least you could kind of enjoy it on in English, if English is important. For me it is. My Japanese is hidoi desu. My Japanese is almost non-existent. That's a terrific way to enjoy this type of game. But as far as it being like a mainline one of these games, this one is very much the real deal, right? This is the best example of the form. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. See, like, why did you go? See, going left. I want to go back. I know eventually somehow. Don't know how you feel about the Natsu-Mon San de Boku no. I've only played a little, so this series, the Natsu-Mon the Boku no series, are games that I've sort of seen from a distance. I'm familiar with their existence, right? It's one of those ones I'm like, oh, hey, that'd be really great. But it was always like, hey, coming out in Japan only, in Japanese. And it's not overly complicated Japanese, but it's not like you don't need it to complete it, right? There have been more than one game in my life that I've played where I didn't speak the language of the game, but that's okay. There wasn't a lot of story. There wasn't a lot of instructive text, right? Like, you could just kind of fumble through it. With this, like, I can't imagine, like, they're like, oh, here's the key to... Please go to the castle. Pick a color of the key. And, like, I'm at the wrong door. Like, I wouldn't be able to pick up on that. My Japanese would not be able to handle it. So, yeah, I think that it's a cool series. I'm glad it exists, and I'm glad I have this. How are your runs of Isaac, we're asking? Okay. I've only been playing The Binding of Isaac for about, I guess, a month now, a little over. I typically pick a game and then stream it until I kind of hit completion, right? I've only really played through a couple games on stream. Started with Balatro and kind of played through that until, like, I had 100% of the collection. And there's more stuff I could do. There's plenty more achievements, and I might go back to it, but it was just like I had kind of reached a stopping point on that. I played a couple games in between, and played through all of Animal Well, right? And then cleared that to a high degree, right? There's still more stuff to do, but I've reached the sufficient point where I'm like, hey, I consider myself to have finished that game. And so we picked up Isaac because of people who are watching the channel. I want to say it was someone 6469, or was it someone 6469? I'm trying to remember exactly who it was who suggested it. And I started playing through that, and I like it, and I enjoy it. But I also recognize that there's probably not going to be an end for me for that game, right? Like, that game is not going to be finished. So I'm going to play through it and then hop back and forth. Thus far, I think I've cleared Mom's Heart. I've beaten Satan in the Sheol. I've beaten Isaac in the Cathedral. I beat Ultra Greed one time. I think that's where my progress. I know there's a lot more. I just haven't done it. I think I've cleared Mom's Heart 8 times, I believe is the number. And I did Ultra Greed once. I've only cleared about 3 or 4 challenges. There's a viewer on Twitch, Omikimata, and Paperweight. Paperweight is basically my, as far as I'm concerned, is my Binding of Isaac guru. He's my coach. He's my corner man, right? He's the one who's keeping me on track with that. And so they push me towards some of the you don't have to say hi. You have to say you're fine, dude. You don't have to say good morning either. That is insufficient. Don't worry about it. It's not a rude type thing. But they helped kind of direct me. This seems to be the highest point in the castle. Let's view the lookout past the door. Let's. Because climbing the key... Yosuke's here too. How the fuck did you guys get up here? Great. Great. But good morning. Thank you so much. Never mind that. Check that out. What are we looking at? The view? Look at the view. It's a nice view. It's a video game view, but it's a nice view. Minasan wo desu, right? Like, we're all... It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Where's the treasure? The treasure is the view, guys. Even if there was a treasure, someone would have taken it by now, right? That's... our character was thinking that. So it's good they acknowledge that. But there's definitely treasure here. What? The view! Check out this view. You can't even eat the dang view. I like how he says this bites instead of this sucks. Like as if this bites isn't this bites dick, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's still a penis reference. Anyways, all the treasure's taken. You're not giving up. Treasure's not outside. Maybe it's outside. We can't climb the... Or can we? Maybe you can't climb the castle walls, but I can. Dun dun dun. Sticker? 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 Sticker! Let's go. Fucking sticker me. Let's go. Bite in the ass. Also, yeah. There's... It's... All of it is vague vulgarity. Let's be clear. Like, people be like, don't say sucks. Well, like... It sucks the wind out of my sail, right? You can... Blue Diamond. You can make all kind of arguments, right? Bite my ass. Bite stick, right? Sucks a donkey dick. Like, all of them are thinly veiled vulgarities. Every single one. And to pretend like they're not, you can go ahead, but it's kind of silly. And it's certainly nothing that, you know, as an adult, let yourself get too hung up over and, like, you know, beat your kids up about, right? So, okay, so we can't climb from in here. We have to scale that. All right. You got to get up over the castle from outside the castle. They're not just going to let us do it from here. All right, where are we at? What time is it? It's still 5. Okay, so the clock has not moved, which is super great. John Goodman. You know what happens? Do you know what happens, Larry, when you fuck a man in the ass? Do you see what happens? Larry, you're killing your father. Where's the briefcase, man? We're having a great day. This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. Yeah. John Goodman, fantastic. Could not get enough. Ran into the pyrotechnist at the Lighthouse Mountain. He said he's having trouble coming up with new firework ideas. New fireworks. Dokkan indeed. Oh, boom. Oh shit, yeah, dude. We'll go design fireworks. That'll be super fun. Don't launch them in a tent, yes. Everyone at home, do not shoot off fireworks indoors. I couldn't recommend that less. Ooh. Shiro ebi kakiage. So what is white shrimp? Shiro ebi. Or is that just, you know, like baby shrimp, probably. Kakiage is good, though. Get that sort of scattered tempura. I said yesterday I was going to make a big batch of mugi-cha, and I didn't. Let's make the baby reveal. Let's make baby reveal fire disasters like the Zoomer generation expected on the word. Word. That's exactly what we need to do. The Natsu-Mon Bon Festival, the Bondan Hanabi. That does sound great, though. All that sounds awesome, except for being in Japan in August. It is too hot. Yeah, too short. Yeah, we need to get everyone over here. So how can we help? How can this 10-year-old boy make all of these adults appear? Oh, he'll direct. But what about the accountant? What's up, lady? Alright, we'll go light the lanterns out front, assuming we have time. Game time. Cat wants to come up. Cat tax. He might be a man with the DeVito syndrome. That could be. Emmanuel Lewis. It is the 90s, so Emmanuel Lewis was still around. I think Emmanuel Lewis was alive in 1999, and he was popular in Japan. I'm fine. The cat gets down pissed off. Let's not talk over the dialogue. I'm fine with it being Satoru is actually Emmanuel Lewis in disguise. You know, he really, at that point in time, he would be like a 25-year-old man.
この前ここで2号室の魚さんが最近このお風呂のお湯がすっごい減ってることがあるって言ってたんだけど
Right, it might be a case of kid has to grow up faster than he should. It happens in Latin America where kids have to work at an early age. Worry about food on the table and having them first. Yes, Aiko, that is accurate and sad. the plight of children who do not yet have a childhood, it is sad. I mean, it is also a possibility. Unfortunate that we can come up with a myriad of reasons why this kid has to prematurely be an adult. It's not even just one. It could be environmental. It could be societal. It could be genetic. It's like, oh, shit. But then maybe as you get older and get to be an adult, you get to maybe play a video game where you get to be a kid, and that's a good... Thank you, Biden. Thank you, any politician ever. Here we go. Try and skip... I still want to get this 2-for-1 here. More than anything. Just like... I don't think I'm going to get an achievement for it, for the record. But it just seems like I'm channeling my inner 10-year-old. And it would just be a sick thing to do. Right? Just to get a 2-for-1 on one of these ones. Just kind of cap. Like this one, with it being higher, I almost feel like you should be able to skip this from the first to the second. And that would just be dope. Higher. A little higher. Higher still. I want to get the other one. Have fun with it. Blue fights. Yeah, just exactly. All you gotta do is have fun. That is the first rule. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I've been approaching these games. You know. And you want these games to be enjoyable. If you're not having a good time, why play it? Hey, thanks. I'm glad you feel like I'm a good man and a good husband. I have my moments. All right, get this side here. I changed? I turned up the sensitivity on this, but it doesn't seem like it mattered, or it didn't stick. Ooh. We're gonna run out of all of these acorns before it's all said and done. All right, and then the last one, easy one. Everyone does have their moments. You are correct. With any luck, someone's paying attention when you have your moment, right? It's like the universal truism of like, oh, I'm gonna throw this piece of paper at that garbage can all the way across the house. There's no way in hell I'll make it, and you just fucking make it. It's like, and no one was here to see it, but you know you did it, and that should usually be enough, right? Worry less about other people seeing your accomplishments and worry more about feeling good about what you did. All right, so what time is it? What time do we have game time? Game time, it is 7. All right, I don't want to get too far away from the house because I don't want to pass out in the street and then they drag you back and now, hey, you can't do the morning calisthenics, you can't do the radio taiso, and that's no bueno. Is the toy store open this late or are they closed? I wonder. Because we have all of this stuff we can sell. So I think everything's shuttered. We shuttered down here too? Yeah, okay. Toy store's closed. Everyone's headed over to that weird back alley location to get drunk. It's important to work towards our goals rather than watching TikTok all day or worry about wars. Yeah. Says the dude who carves a large chunk of his time out to stream video games on Twitch. But we decided to bring back the festival happier than ever.
マスター、本当に嬉しそうだよ。もうバイオリンの練習を増やしたくらいなんですよ。
Oh right, they played music that one time.
盆踊りも懐かしいな。何年ぶりの復活だよ。
How many years has it been?
あ、でも踊り方を忘れてる。私はしっかり覚えてますよ。あれ？最初はどっちの手から出すんでしたっけ？覚えてないじゃないかよ。
僕も全然わかんない。
大丈夫。当日見よう見まねでもすぐに踊れて楽しめること間違いなし。この老いぼれが
何？
どちらの手から先に出すのか思い出す。
I can't remember which hand goes first.
教えてあげられ。
I don't want to talk over the dialogue too much.
この時
But the exposition
嬉しそうな
here
マスターの目が少しだけ
is
潤んでいた
flowing.
でも僕はそのことに触れないでおいた。
そうと決まれば明日からも頑張りますよ。おおと言ってもお店で提供するのはいつも通りのものですが。
あれ？
All right, as I was saying, like, yeah, I agree. But for someone who spends a lot of his time playing games on Twitch, but I try to basically, I only play what I'm gonna play anyways, and I just so happen to also stream it on Twitch, right? Train Man, we spoke to you before. Where were they last time? Ryoko and all of them were off drinking. It's kind of smile-inducing how these townspeople just enjoy life. It is, right? There's a certain amount of joy, right? To having. Oh, here's Ryoko. What's up, Ryoko? Having a purpose, right? It's very clearly defined purpose in life. And that's something that can get lost. It's also, like, my understanding is it's a cultural thing, right? In a lot of Western cultures, we are sort of, we're raised. I was like, be whatever you want. You be whatever you want when you grow up. Go do this. You go do this. You go, what do you want to be? You want to be a doctor? You want to be a lawyer? You want to be an engineer? You want to be a stay-at-home parent? You want to do this? You want to do that? You want to do the other thing? Just go do whatever you want to do. And there's certain cultures where it's like, our family, we make silk. That's what we do. We make silk in this family. We've been making silk for 500 years, right? Or whatever the wacky number is. And then you, as the eldest son, when you grow up, you're going to inherit the business and you're going to make silk. And while for some people that might sound horrible because, well, shit, what if I don't like silk? I wanted to go be a professional baseball player or whatever it is. For other people, it winds up being very liberating of like, I did not have to worry about, I didn't have to spend any time finding purpose. I just could spend my time finding happiness. Right? And there's a lot to be said for that. For if you know what you're going to do when you're an adult and that's kind of laid out for you, think about how much time the average person spends, all right, well, where am I going to go to school? How are my grades? Okay, where should we buy a house? Where should I look for a job? Where should we relocate? Whatever. And kind of having that handed to you through the right lens is no different than, growing up a rich person, right? Like, what's the difference between, like, someone who's like that, whose family owns a soy sauce factory? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a racist thing to say. But it's Asia, right? It's Japan. Someone whose family owns a soy sauce factory and Elon Musk's kids. They know what they're, well, like the ones he doesn't hate. You know what you're going to do when you grow up, right? In their case, it's basically nothing. They don't have to do anything for money. And then you can focus on all the other things. What's going to make you happy? What's going to make you, feel complete? What level of responsibility do you want to accept for the world around you, right? Like, okay, well, now we know we got this food and shelter and employment and taken care of, and then we can find another purpose. And sometimes just like, going around being happy. So I think that's an element of small town life, right? Where we have a butcher shop, we have a train station, we got a bookstore. So like one person's the librarian, once the person is. You went to college and became a system engineer. COVID happened, lost your job, but hey, I wouldn't understand or should that. You wanted to draw professionally. You've been studying for a year and keep trying to do while working at a warehouse. You don't know if you'll make it, but you have to try. Yeah, I have younger nephew. Actually have a young nephew, and I have a nephew who's basically a young man at this point in time. He's 15 to be 16. Not that they ask me for advice, but I give them the same piece of advice on their kind of like on their own level. Vis-a-vis careers. Unless you're gonna go become like a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a pharmacist, or maybe about a dozen other professions that actually have require a specific licensure that is tied to an education background, what you do doesn't matter. I have friends who are real estate agents and do quite well for themselves. They went to school for criminology. I have friends who are just generic businessmen, right? They work at businessy type things. They're businessmen. He went to school for neurology, right? Well, he studied neurobiology, right? He was a biologist. I have a friend who went for environmental science, and he retired early. He helps his wife with her business, but for the most part, he's a father. And he helps his wife with her business. What you wind up getting your education for, that has nothing to do with what you wind up doing. It actually wasn't a racist thing, the soy thing. People, a little bit of racism is fine as a joke. Well, yeah. Well, there's racism and there's hey, little stag beetle. And then there's just like, hey, all Japanese people own soy sauce factories. I'm not implying that. That's our 50th bug. We have so many bugs. We have so many bugs that look at us. That the universe has decided to bequeath us with a sticker. And now we're so much more powerful. All right, where does that take us to as far as time is concerned? We are at 8 p.m. All right, let's go see if we can't get to the bottom of the Pigpen mystery, because I would like to figure that out. I don't know if it's actually going to let us do it, or if we're going to run out of time like the last couple of times. But we didn't waste the evening here. We got a lot done. We accumulated some material assets. Now let's just hang back here and see if they'll show us like what's going on with this Pigpen. You shouldn't run too far at night. All right, they gave it to us last time. I wanted to crawl up on the rocks. All right, so maybe they'll. Gotta go. We'll study Death Times. We'll try to tune in next time. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope everything goes well with work as well. Appreciate you stopping and chatting. No, I probably wouldn't be much longer either anyways. I'm creeping up here on my 3 hours. So thank you for stopping by, Aiko. Have a good day. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You're welcome for the encouragement. Hopefully it matters. Can we just stay balanced on a branch? Like, let's go. Why? We were on this branch earlier, were we not? Weren't we? Were you? Wasn't I? Okay. I assume this is a good place to advantage. I don't know. Like, for all I know, like, the game thinks the game villain can see me and knows not to come up here. All right, so we're gonna give it like, we'll set the speed up here. We'll have to remember to turn it back before going to bed. All right, set to our normal game speed. We'll give it till about 9 and a bit, and then we'll head back to the house. We don't want to miss bedtime. I like how we got the bath and then immediately went out and started climbing buildings and shit. That is a very 10-year-old thing to do. So it is keeping in character. You know, systematically it works. $8:30. yeah, I don't know if this is the wrong way to approach this. But like I kept saying, and I promised that I was done, and I said I wasn't done. From a game stance, this is way more of a video game than any of the last versions. There's just so much more interaction, and even if it's just moving about the world, that makes a difference. That does make for a game. There is something to be said for getting from point A to point B to point C that changes the nature of it, and adding in the fast, and then it's saying like, oh wow, you can control and move and climb and jump and all this stuff, and oh by the way, we can just teleport you. That's great too. Like the fast travel mechanic is fantastic. There's something that just feels a little bit more video gamey about a world where you can kind of go and explore, and making open world games is a more complicated proposition, right? You get what referred to as like what you call the possibility space, right? Of all these things that can happen, and also therefore all these things that can go wrong, and accounting from them from a design perspective, from a gameplay perspective, from a technical perspective is no trivial matter, right? That's why not every game is an open world game, and sometimes you get these games that are like pseudo open world games. Like I love good Suda 51 Gouda. I love Gouda cheese. I love Suda 51 Suda Goichi. I love this works. No More Heroes. It's a fantastic game and a fantastic series. They're all kind of pseudo open world. Yeah, you can get in this. You can move the point A to point B, but it doesn't matter. You didn't have to, right? I like him for his perspective on things. He has some of the best ideas. He's one of the best idea guys in the game. He needs someone to come by and help him with like mechanics and basic game, like of just like making it tethered to like a game system. That's what I think. Everyone has their own perspective. It's been a bucket of fun, eh? Good to hear. All right, let's go check up on the fish man, because he's in this room, isn't he? Yep. Anything different about talking to you this time?
Yeah.
I love popping up. I'm a kid. I go where I want. Word. Fishing. What are my hobbies? Yeah. Shume? Shume's hobby? Let's go look at Love-san. Or is she not even around here right now? I don't know if we could check in on her before we go to bed. She's the next room over. It took me too long to remember that. Okay. What's up, lady? We ate dinner.
私はかすみを食べて生きてるのよ。それって綿あめみたいなやつだよね。
当たらずとも遠からず。でもカロリーは全然違う。
That's sad. She has an eating disorder.
お菓子ばかり食べてるってもしかするとバレてる？うん、もちろん。というわけで占いを聞きに来たんだよね。明日。
Okay, sure. Get tomorrow's fortune done.
ちょっと待って。
Right? If I do stream this next time, I'll forget what it is. Fantastic.
出ました。
It's the same.
好きなカード、惑星のカード。
Fireworks factory. There's a space at the base of the house where huge flowers of light bloom. Okay. So we have to go see him in the afternoon, if memory serves. The swings.
あれ？はい。好きなカードを選ん。
Already swung on the swings. Abandoned mind.
やったー。
Okay. Abandoned mind could be fun. Yomogi Book Valley Book Center. The dragon vein energy flowing through the town's concentrated story east side. Okay, let's see if we can remember all that. I probably won't. But maybe I will. But I probably won't. But maybe I will. I probably won't. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here and wrap up our day. See if anything new or interesting unfolds itself. And instead of going through it one at a time, let's just do this. Right in the fill in the diary and go to bed. All right, so we're getting tan. And then the sun is what's causing that. And then Love Chan appeared. We can ask her where we can go. We haven't had much that's been sad here. Whatever's next will make this sad. Oh. Am I excited or am I worried about the festival and the circus running concurrently? And then we went to the lighthouse. Music was playing. We got a lot done today. He'll teach me about fireworks in the afternoon, but not at night. Yeah, he goes drinking at night. We've seen him go drink. So we got to go to him in the afternoon. Mori-san lost his key, but we found it. Also surprising. Dude, action-packed day. Went to the White House. The White House, the lighthouse. Paint the White House black. I have to climb the outside wall to get there. But I guess we're going to need a bunch more stickers before that can happen. Love Chen read my fortune. We got inside the castle. Used our Donguri shooter. Donguri, I think, is acorn. Focused and determined. Yeah, the like the water temple-esque. They seriously are trying to get like some Zelda DNA into here, man. Let's go see Mr. Pyro and ride a firework into space. They're really trying to integrate some level. Oh, and the phase of the moon. The moon is changing. Cool. They are trying to integrate some level of Zelda in this. I'm telling you. Between the acorn shooter, which is apropos of like nothing. I'm guessing the cape lets you fly. Save my adventure. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, we'll wrap up. We'll stop here. That's a good stopping point. And the music's going to die down when we click off the screen. I don't know why that does that, but it just does. So what are you going to do? Yeah, so that's a lot got done today. We got through 2 days in about 3 hours and a bit. I don't know the exact time on it. Let me look at my timer here. 3 hours, 18 minutes for 2 days of gameplay, but we did speed the game up. We got to remember to slow it down tomorrow as we play it tomorrow. But it's good. I am liking it. It is more and more video game the further I play, which is interesting, right? And welcome. And I'll honestly almost say surprising. So very happy with it so far. I don't know if this is going to be a game that there's necessarily going to be like 100% get all achievements, get everything, but certainly play through it. And as well, it's working out this week because I'm off this week. You know, I don't have any 9-to-5 job. I don't know that how well it'll work for me next week or going forward. Might interject it, like do off days every other day, slide in some Natsu-Mon. Maybe try to wrap it up before the winter's over so I can continue to feel the summer vibes, right? Like concurrent with the summer going on right now. Just it's August in the game. It's August in real life. It's August 8th for me right now. I think it's August 8th in the game. Like it's all simpatico. And I wouldn't mind keeping that sort of similar. So keeping it a day at a time would be nice. But I don't stream on the weekends. So challenge is there. So I'd have to, get caught up at certain point in times no matter what. But I think I'll continue to add that. If you're watching this on the VOD or anything like that, notifications, right? Notifications will tell you what game I'm playing in advance and let you know I'm actually playing if you care. And if you just watch the VODs, then you'll tell by looking at it. You won't give a shit either way. But the notifications will help. That goes a distance, if not a long way. As I mentioned earlier at the start, if you particularly dislike or particularly like or have strong feelings, right? Suggestion box exists. Look at it. It's glorious. It's on Twitch. It's glorious. And in there you could tell me stuff. Or not. I don't care. But if you have strong feelings one way or another, suggestion box, right? Feel free. Suggestion box, right? So I'm attempting. I'm being suggestive about the suggestions. And if you don't have a damn thing to tell me, then that's no problem either. That works out fine for me. No big deal whatsoever. But it is there if you want to use it. But otherwise, probably tomorrow we'll continue to play Natsu-Mon, and that'll be Friday, and I'll make a decision about how we're going to keep handling it. I might get as much of this game into it as far as I can, because it keeps changing, and maybe it's going to get more interesting to watch. My fear is that it was watching me play a visual novel, where it's all very funneled and linear and on rails, and there's not a lot. Maybe there's more to that. Maybe there's a lot of flexibility, and maybe it's going to be a little bit more interesting to watch than I suspected. Time will tell. But on that note, I want to go ahead and do my typical wrap up and say thank you to everyone who had stopped by and chatted. So the real Monty Python, thank you for stopping by on Twitch and chatting. It was nice to see you again. You've been around for a while now, and I do like it when you stop by. I get not everyone can always stop by. Everyone has life that happens. We all get into different things. So, there's people who are here a lot and then, dip out. And I know that people are watching. I see the numbers. It's just you can't always stop by the chat. So never feel like I'm talking you personally. You personally, you directly. All of you. Jed Levy, Papa Critical, Someone 6469, Joker, right? Blizzard So Jestem. I'm not talking to you by saying like, oh, thanks for you'll chat when you can. You'll stop by when you can. Right? And you'll watch when you can. I'm the worst. I don't see your guys' streams anywhere often as I should. What little time I have for video games, I typically play them in. And in that regard, I'm kind of a selfish person, so forgive me for that. I am sorry. But I do try. It's a bit of a challenge. But the real Monty Python, thank you for the longitudinal, for hanging around and sticking with me. And then Aiko, thank you for stopping by on YouTube and chatting. So getting it from both directions here. I hope everything goes well with you. I appreciate you stopping by as well. I'm not encouraging anyone to join any platform or other, but the chat I have in the stream is visible in Twitch for people who poach in Twitch because of Twitch terms of services. If Twitch ever changes it around, I'll make it so that the YouTube chat appears. But I do have a unified chat window where I can see everyone. And I do try to interact, and I do try to communicate what is typed in there. So other people will be like, who the hell is he talking to and what are they saying? So thank you for that as well. Thank you both for stopping by. And everyone else who was watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people watch. It means a lot to me. You could have done anything. You could have played video games yourself, could have watched anyone played. You could have watched a movie, right? Instead, you could have watched Hawk the Slayer, which is a great bad fantasy sword and slashing movie where the dude has a bit of like a weird, it's a bit of, for like an action hero, kind of a speech impediment, but it's weird and it's good and it's good and it's bad. It's one of those things. So you can watch weird, good and bad movies, but not said you watched me. I may never fully understand it, but I still appreciate you for doing it. I'd like to thank everyone who wasn't watching me as well for not watching me. That means a lot to me as well. I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. I hope everyone has a good day. We don't really have enough people to warrant our raid, I don't feel. Actually, let me go double check. If you hear me talking over myself, ignore that. Yeah, we don't have enough people to really warrant a raid, so we won't bother with that. So on that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces.